Okay, everyone. We're gonna start Gummy Grind soon once I figure out the pairings and who's checked in. I guess I should check that too. How does it tell me who's checked in? I guess all these people checked in. All right. Uh, okay.
Are you live? I don't see you.
I just went live, so give it a minute.
Uh,
Okay, so I'm gonna go on mute for a minute while I type and figure out because GCR just got updated, so nothing's got changed. I think. Um, yeah, I'll be right back. But here, I'll leave it on this view. Fuck was the last update? Oh, this is definitely updated. Okay. All right. Okay, so I think I have things almost done with in terms of the matchups. Which I guess I will post in. I should probably post where this is being streamed too. I just realized.
Yep.
Does it?
Huh?
I can't tell if people are checked in or not. How do I manage that? Let's see. Let me see.
Well, even if they aren't, you can tell who's here by just looking at the lobby too, right?
It's true. 8 of 10 people are here. Never mind.
And I assume the other 2 that aren't here are the ones that come late, are coming later, right?
Yeah. All right. So let me take out who's not here. That's fine. That's right. Babaloo's not here. Now I know. They checked in, but they didn't check in. That's why. Hold on. Let me ping them on Discord. Okay, we're gonna give Babaloo like 2 minutes. But and we're gonna give Bycalf another, I think, 5 minutes. It's good to have different commentators, so that way it's not you and me
Yeah.
all the time.
Let's see.
Man, you should watch the James Chen Among Us game. He played one game last night. It was hilarious. Oh man.
Oh, I bet, because it's FGC. It was
Yes,
FGC
and
Among Us,
Sagem
right?
was on too. Oh man.
Oh, Sagem. Oh
Yeah,
man, I bet
and
he's
you
the
know
type of
it
player
was
tries to
so
do something,
good.
everything logical.
Yes.
Yet,
I was like, oh
yet
man.
there's
People in
other
the chat
people.
are like, is it Sagem or Shikamaru? I don't know which. And I was like, oh man, it's gonna blow up.
Too great. Let's see. So for this week, who are the different people? I guess Mr. Nano we didn't have last time. Nerdiest, Alpaca. I guess everyone else looks like we had them before, right? last one. Sagebrush,
Yeah.
Salient, Tiwake, Slaycrol.
Hold on. I'm moving some stuff away.
See if we can figure out new stuff that they picked up on from last time. I should have watched the VODs or the archive of the last ones to see if they picked up on the advice we said.
Okay, this should be it. It should be. Then there should be 4 matches if I can count correctly. Okay. Should be no problem. So yeah, everyone, just when your session is done, you don't have to hang around. You can leave. I will ping you on Discord. Because there's about 4 matches today, so it should be pretty straightforward.
Has it really been a month since the last one?
I think it's been close to a month. Maybe not quite a whole
Like
month.
3 weeks, I think,
Yeah,
right?
or almost 4 weeks. I mean, it's 4 weeks a month. I mean, yeah, it's been
I
3
guess
point
that would
something.
technically count.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's still salt chest. Great.
But I also.
I'm it.
What's up? Hello.
I'm it.
All right, nice. Thank you for coming, Bycaf.
Yeah.
We are. Let's see. I think actually. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
We're doing this to.
Oh, you need to join this. Hold on. Let me give you the information for the server. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Gummy Grind here. I'll message you. Sorry, it's Gummyville. You should see that, and there's a password.
Yeah, I just need the password.
Yeah.
So how we're doing this? We're gonna spectate every match like QT, or we're gonna do it like FF and just skip every match except for one?
Is that what FF does?
Yes. Exactly what it does.
We're gonna spectate every match. There's 4 matches. It's a best of 3. That's character locked.
Best of 5.
Best of 5. Sorry, first of 3. Thank you. It's character locked. So what happens is y'all watch it and then you give commentary. You give feedback, not commentary, like coaching, what each side can do. And then you start with one side and then you start with the other side. And since there's so few people, if there's something that has to be demonstrated in training, we can do that pretty quickly. So go ahead and spectate the shrine. That's step 1. I should spectate
Step
the shrine.
2, just lay down my controller. Don't even need to use it anymore.
Yeah, you can use your keyboard.
We
Exactly.
don't need to use it for the rest of this.
Yeah.
Unless you're demonstrating TK Spark or something, which I think everybody already knows about that. So we've at least gone past that level.
I hope to God we are.
I'll tell you what has become very apparent. We need I need to get 5 into one of these because there's like always 2 to 3 velvets, it seems. Anyways,
2 to 3 velvet.
But it's okay.
Why would you need 5 when
don't
you
know.
have the worst player in the world who plays Velvet as well?
That's true. You play every character. You should be at every one of these. Okay, let me get Tiwake and Salient. We're gonna go ahead and start. I guess I'll say it in the chat too.
Wait, 9 doesn't go in Velvet?
All right. Oh, I should have posted the link for this.
Probably.
Yeah, most people already have figured it out. But you're right. It should be. Actually, that's not true. There's new people. Yes. Exact as people ask exactly. Yeah. Yes. There it is.
I'm technically new.
That's true. You technically can play in Blue Cup. I think there's no rule that says even though you've just like
You've
Oscar
already
Glez. You think
calibrated
Oscar's ever
out,
gonna come back to playing Blue Cup? I think we should have Oscar come back to playing Blue Cup.
Bro,
Everyone
you know
says
what I'll
Palm
do for the
sucks.
next Glue Cup? You know what I'll do with the next Glue Cup? I'll just say like, I'll just use like an alt account and just play Goat and no one would know because I'm also bad at that Goat as well. So it's easy.
Wow.
But I won't do that though because I actually have integrity, like 1%.
That's good. All right, here we go.
Enough.
I think we actually have a Velvet in here already.
Yeah, I believe Salient plays Velvet.
Nice
Yeah.
guy.
Yep.
Do they mix it for girls?
So Cal versus Arizona
Nice face, do they?
or Cal versus Velvet matchup. Yeah, that's not a mirror match. Oops. All right, backdash to start. Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Salient already using like the option of launcher into an icicle as a setup option. That's actually something that some people don't really know how to do, so it's honestly good to learn it now.
Okay, nice little start with the combo. Got in the corner, back up again. Lots of Shatter Seas.
Yeah, Salient taking advantage of the fact that the opponent doesn't block overheads.
I'll get you.
Another one right there. That seemed to be a counter hit one as well.
Not for
I
Jeff.
believe so.
Yeah.
Round 2. Fight.
Jump at the start.
I'm gonna try to go for the option that only works if the It only works if the stand up too. That cross up.
It's an interesting case.
Yeah, and you're gonna block it like understanding anyway because it's your instinct. So
Right. Okay, just dash up at the overhead. I mean, no, it's anti-air.
sometimes a good idea to throw it out.
Full combo. Oh, what a cross under, but couldn't capitalize on it.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh, that looks like a pseudo wind reset.
I don't know if it was a Rin reset, honestly.
It looked.
I've never seen that in my life.
It was like it threw him right back in front of him after dashing under.
Yeah. If that was wind, that was a really good case of wind. If it was not, the one rule against Velvet usually is don't tech in against Velvet.
Yeah.
She's just preparing for you to try to roll in, unless you're full screen and then you go in on Velvet. But don't worry about that rule.
I can't tell you how many times I've tried to tech roll forward and got smacked with a Shatter C or grabbed for that.
It's mostly grab, honestly.
Exactly. Like a good Velvet will punish you every time for just trying to tech roll forward and get in there.
Sometimes you just gotta be unpredictable. Tech roll neutral,
Back
or just
for
don't
some
even tech.
reason.
Yeah, just back for some reason. Yeah, the Velvet tried to dash forward,
Velvet will
you
never
run up.
expect you to do that. Wait,
Totally.
Go away.
Like my
Alright.
pa always says.
Second round.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh wow, open with a Shatter A. Interesting choice.
I think they expected him to run.
Yeah, backdash or something. Bicycle setup. Oh, punish. Super jump in, right in. Interesting little combo.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to make sure the Velvet stays in the corner, and that is the place where he is the weakest, unfortunately.
Oh yeah.
When I mean unfortunately, I mean fortunately.
Fortunately for the cow. Alright, side switch. Oh, forgot out.
Well, we're back to pretty much 3/4 to mid screen, and now Velvet's just putting Cow back in her place, the corner.
Oh,
I didn't tech.
that. Yep.
Yeah. Unless they
Kinda
actually.
unpredictable. To tech that sometimes
Yeah.
you just don't expect to get hit like that. You're like, wait. Lots of meter for Tiwake.
Yeah.
If they're feeling really gutsy, they can use a. Oh,
I think that was a
level one.
magic dash.
yeah, it had to be. I think I saw this meter got spent.
Round
Yeah.
2.
It was a good idea to do that there too, just because Velvet's were throwing out projectiles just nonchalantly.
Right.
Run up anti-air again. He only needs to be careful because he's getting hit by Velvet's main weakness, mids.
Right. You only have 2 lows to block, or once you can block those, you're set.
Yeah. But it does seem like Tiwake. Oh, Tiwake does know a little bit about the rule of anime fighters. Always block low unless proven otherwise.
Unless you're playing PAP.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, what a rope. Oh, what a reset.
Oh no. It
Okay.
looks like it's party time
Force.
right now.
So they're
Yeah,
trying to
tryna-
back up? Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
That's some good back dashes.
Velvet.
Yeah, just to make sure the cow doesn't have the idea to do super and don't press a button.
Okay, so it's 2-0 right now. Let's change
Yep.
these.
Yep.
And it's first to 3.
First to 3? Oh.
It's
cool.
first to 3. They have to play one more. I'll say that. It's first to 3.
Oh, you're golden.
I know. I'm a mod in this
Yeah,
server.
admin
I have
privileges.
admin privileges. So does every dev member of Main 6, I believe. It's in the. They can come in here and do whatever they want.
That's terrifying.
It's in the notes for how to make a server. It's like literally bolded
Yeah,
at
I
the end of
know.
the post. They're like, we have the right to go into any server. And it's like, all right, got it. Fair enough. I mean, I assumed they would, but it's good that it's up front like that.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people also got hit by Shatter Seas yesterday.
Yeah, it's
Everyone
looking
from
like
Cup.
it.
I mean, I get hit by it quite a bit, so I can't say anything. I get hit by 6P with Airy too, so I don't know how to block overhead. So
Hey, don't
Whatever.
worry, don't worry. If you get hit by Shatter Sea, it just means you need to work on
Round one.
actually,
A
Shatter
little
Sea
bit
is
on
the
the roll.
slowest one. I can sort of react to that one like half the time. It's
Yeah.
the Arizona one. Anyways,
It's
nice.
weird, yeah. And
Wow.
Salem is actually improving on their zoning 100%. I think they were sandbagging. They had enough.
I know, right? You saw the tiger knee, the tiger or the TK icicles. Lots of shatter A's with snowflake to make it safe.
Oh, that's +2. You can't really punish it like that.
Gotta do a
Oh.
reversal if you want to do something out of that.
Yeah. Or counter. Oh. I think they're trying to do run up 5A. From what it looks like. Just
Yeah. Dash up, you sometimes the forward input gets stored and you get 6A and it's just like, oops. Oh, what a 6B.
Bro, that was so telegraphed I would have gotten hit. I would have never expected that.
Stanley looked a little scared, just immediately backdash full screen.
Yeah. Whoa, I'm scared too! Look at the cow!
I hold you accountable for any damage done to my flute. Round two. Fight. Don't touch.
Alright, making sure my mic isn't messed up. Ooh, they are trying to approach a little bit more safely.
Oh, the
That is
unsafe launcher, there it is. Another shatter sea. So much mileage out of those.
Nope.
I believe full screen you can punish that with a level 1, right? From Arizona.
yeah.
Nope.
It looks to be Sealand's game right now.
Yep. Definitely within chip range. Oh my gosh!
I've never seen that either.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought the hitbox came like as soon as the visual. I thought it was out already. I didn't know it could stop like that halfway through.
I learned something new from that. Okay.
That was amazing.
Velvet wins.
Tiwake had a lot of good hits there. Just needed to convert on at least one
Yeah.
or two of those, and it would have been the round easy because there's like
Easy.
very little left for Salient.
All right.
Yeah, Salient wasn't. Salient was converting while Tiwake was not. While Salient wasn't really blocking some of the things Tiwake were doing.
Okay, so now let's go ahead and give Salient some commentary / coaching advice. Go ahead.
Want to start?
Oh God.
Start.
Why are you making me do this? All right. Salient. First thing I'll actually say, this is for like both of you guys. Shatter Sea is unsafe. I know it's a very it's really long and it's really punishable. And I'll say this right now, it used to be way worse. Where it used to be barely any animation, but mostly the rule about overheads is like we said it before, block low unless proven otherwise. And a lot of the time the proven otherwise is if you're looking at your opponent, which is how Shatter Sea can be blocked. And the other stuff can be easily blocked if you're already either jumping upwards and blocking in the air, or you're just pressing forward and then just pressing down. Because the only times she will ever hit you with a Shatter Sea, if you're looking at her, is if you're paying attention to a projectile, or you think you're just gonna do like a Shatter A or something like that, and then just get messed up. What else? Tiwake, you need to convert more, like Binkley has said, and it is very, very crucial for you to actually convert more, because if you don't convert, Velvet doesn't really need to convert all that much. She just gets damage from stray hits while you need to convert with yours. Not to say you don't have big damage on stray hits, it's just converting is very important. Sorry, I'm very sporadic when I'm trying to help people.
No, it's alright.
Yeah. Salient, it
Sorry, what's up?
my mic died. Sorry.
Okay.
Alright.
No worries.
What I was saying was, you have a good mix of knowing when to oh yeah, disable. You have a good mix on when knowing where your opponent is, and also just keeping your opponent in one space, and that's actually really good for Velvet. It is kind of one of her strengths, is that she can keep you dancing in the same space for at least like 20 seconds. Especially if your movement options are limited. Especially if you're like Cow without meter, or like Paprika sometimes, and especially Oleander if you don't let her read. So you can keep people like guessing on what you're gonna do and how to make them dance. And it definitely hurts them as much as it helps you. So very useful.
Oh yeah, definitely. Velvet is all about resource management, whether it's the opponent's and yours at the same time.
Man, playing Velvet, you're just a big brain.
Exactly. You need galaxy brain.
Especially
Anything?
two more things. Then I'll let you take over the spot, since I gotta do calculus. Tiwake, I need to know this now before anything else. Are you trying to do dash up 5A, or you're actually intentionally dash up 6A? That is a very genuine question, because depending on what you say, it actually changes what advice I'll give you.
All right, hold on. I don't think they're in the chats, the stream, but by the way, somebody wanted tips on how to block Shatter C.
Oh,
watch Velvet, and when she leaves the ground, you're probably at least get up.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it.
Velvet...
Like there's a startup. There's a much more obvious startup on Shatter C than on Arizona 6B, in my opinion. I can because Shatter C has more frames, so you have more time to react. As the 6B with Ari is faster, I think.
I will actually say this. Anytime Velvet leaves the ground, it's an overhead. It's an overhead. That is a really huge hint. Yeah, that is a really huge hint, because Velvet cannot empty jump. She cannot empty jump below you. Yeah. So anytime she leaves, if she leaves the ground, she's doing an overhead or setting up her projectile. There is no in between. She may grab you, but like if you're like looking at her, you're gonna probably see the grab, maybe. So anytime she leaves the ground, especially if she does a somersault, front flip, back flip into an icicle, I think if she leaves the ground like that, that's definitely a Shatter C. And I will say this right now, it's a little bit of a bias. Don't worry about it. I'm just. You guys have it a little bit better, because I'm still kind of used to the old animation, which is she does a tiny twirl and then she just hits you. So if she does like a big old flip, that's a Shatter C, and if she leaves the ground, that's an overhead. That's really good advice. That's a good advice for like any character, really. If they leave the ground, it's an overhead. They could do empty jump low, but most of the time you're blocking the overhead, and if they land on the ground, just like they're soon about to land on the ground, mostly press down back. It's actually really helpful.
Okay, thank you. And then just so you know, Tiwake said they're intentionally running up to do 6A.
Oh god.
And sometimes they do 6B for the elbow drop, but maybe try running up and doing 5A instead.
Yeah,
because 6A is really unsafe on block, right? Like.
Yeah, it's really unsafe on block, and sometimes if they're crouching. Note the word sometimes because some people will say otherwise, but it's sometimes. Sometimes when you're crouching, she'll just miss opponent, which hurts you even more. So run up 5A is
Right,
the way
you
to
have to
go,
be-
and then you can do
right.
run up. Yeah, and then you can do 6A or 6B.
Right, you have to be very close to hit the 6A as Arizona, right?
Yeah, unless they're like standing, yeah.
I mean, it's better than Tiano's where it just straight up whiffs, so it's something.
Hey, it's fine. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it does.
It does.
But yeah, do you have anything to say to these folks
Alright.
over here?
Yeah, sure. Let me go. So yeah, like we said for Salient, there's lots and lots of Shatter Seas, which is okay to use at this point because it's like you can use it as a crutch for people who show they can't block it, right? You just have to make sure you know what to do when people do start blocking or punishing it. I really like your spacing. I think you have good good control of like your spacing. Like you immediately back up and like try to maintain your full screen and try not to let yourself get overwhelmed. I don't remember as much what I said last time. I think one of the things I did bring up last time that we weren't able to incorporate, that I didn't get to see you incorporate yet, is, and I don't know whether it's because the motion is too much or you didn't see an opportunity, is to use like your reversal, your Shatter D, because, well, for one, it's +2, it only costs 1 magic, and it's invulnerable. And you can combo off of it, so there's almost no reason you don't want to use it unless the opponent is ready for it and they're ready to ready to punish it by jumping in on you or doing their own reversal through it or whatever. Otherwise, I think your combo game is still good. It's still just as good, if not better, than last time. I definitely think it's solid what you do with the TK icicles and everything, and your spacing with the canceling and the Shatter A and the Snowflake into the, I forgot which Snowflake that is, but that one, you know what I mean. Overall, I think it's pretty good. I definitely think still there's some improvement, especially I think your spacing has gotten even better since last time we did this. For Tiwake, I believe it's your first time here. I think the most important thing I would say is the combo game. Just doing even a simple ABC combo, ABC type combo, and just getting a knockdown I think would help you a lot because you have a decent game sense in the sense that how you should be approaching the matchup. You're trying to be patient against Velvet and everything. It's just that you get, because of your lack of combo ability, you get stuck in the neutral situation, which Velvet typically wants, and it's not typical, of course, that well, okay, so in a rushdown versus rushdown matchup, you can go trading stray hits all the time, right? But again, in the keep away matchup, like Arizona versus Oleander, or Arizona versus Velvet, just those stray hits aren't going to do it. You generally want to have a strong mix-up game, which I think you had decent mix-ups, definitely. I just think you need to tighten them so that they can work with work at the end, work with your combos. Basically, they don't look like one. They don't look like they're meshed together yet. That's what I mean. Which is something to practice, obviously. I definitely think you also need to keep your punishes and reversals in mind more often, because there was a few times where Salient would do unsafe things or unsafe block strings, where you would actually block the Shatter Seas or whatever, and then you could punish it. And Arizona, that level 1, is one of the best punishers aside from Oleander.
It's amazing. If you look at the frame data sheet, I think technically there's stuff that only Arizona Super can punish. Although I don't know if I would do it online.
Exactly.
But cartwheel A block for Pap, you can get super punished by Arizona if it's timed perfectly. It's amazing. Yeah, the frame data says that you can get, because it's -2. I think.
Wow.
Cartwheel A. So someday I know it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get supered and I'm gonna be like, well played, and then I'll just end my stream.
I feel no command move.
Hey Niche, give us a
I
sec.
fear no command move by the Shatter Sea. It scares me.
I think that's everything I wanted to cover. Yeah.
Okay, and so I just wanted to say, I know Tiwake, you just finished, I think, building a new stick, or is it a stick? I think it's a stick with the cool metal box. So I'm sure that's probably part of what's going on. There's no other thing than you just have to like. It's like when you get any new piece of equipment, you have to like. There's a break-in period or whatever, I guess you call it. And then yeah. So I'm sure that as you play more, you'll get used to it, and it'll become like whatever your old thing is. I don't know if you used to play on pad. Maybe that was part of it too. I can't keep track of everyone's control things because I know there's always like a discussion in Glue Cup Discord every couple like days or weeks about who's using what controller, and some people switch. But I just recommend whatever. Just pick a controller and then just like stick with it for a while at least. And obviously, you built this controller, so you're gonna stick with it, so that's fine. But hopefully, we'll see conversions and all that later in a future Gummy Grind. So I think that's good for that matchup. Let's see. So Bycalf, you want to stick around or you gotta do calculus? Because Niche is here. And we can just have Niche and Bycalf or Niche and Zip.
I have a little question.
Yeah.
Are there any paprikas right here?
Yeah, actually, there's actually one paprika there at least. Hold on. Let me look.
Sagebrush and Nerdiest
Sagebrush.
Alpaca.
Sagebrush and Nerdiest Alpaca. Yeah, they both play.
Oh,
So that's why.
if,
Great.
if there weren't any, I would like, I'd head out. Like,
Peace.
I would
Peace.
be speaking them about lots of things, but the actual only character I know something about is Paprika, so
I should be the
Yes.
one that should be saying that. This is never a Tianho.
That's all right. You guys have other knowledge, like other what is it, game knowledge and stuff. So I think Bycalf went to go do calculus, which is fine. So thank you, Nerdiest Alpaca, for the follow. Appreciate it. So let's go ahead.
I'll still be here. It's just
Oh, you'll
that
be here? Okay.
I'm doing a little bit. Yeah.
All right. Well, we can have for the next one. You three can all commentate. It's fine. It's gonna be Mr. Nana and Nerdiest Alpaca. So this is a PAP match. I should type that in the chat. And I should also type it in.
so right when I came
In Discord.
there's a Paprika mirror. Ooh.
I waited for you, Zip. I mean, Niche. Just for this. Oh, they're both here. Should be able to see. All right.
How dare you outlove me? You.
Marshmallow.
I just want more colors for Paprika. Let's just give that. Let's just do that. More palettes. Apparently, I use one of the most common palettes.
Just subscribed.
Wow. Thanks, Zelkip. I didn't actually think that audio was actually going to be used. That's why it's so hilarious. All right. Awesome. Thank you a lot, Zelkip.
Can't we just declare me the
Thanks for the
winner?
sub. All right.
Ready?
Alright.
Nice.
And Paprika. Oh, just go through with the cards. Okay.
Did they backdash though? Because you can actually watch them.
Yes, they
backdash. Okay.
did. They did. So that was good, actually.
Oftentimes, I'm holding charge, and if I see them backdash, it's immediate card steal.
Oh my gosh, got caught out of the air with that icicle from to tell us what the. Oh, got the hit, jumped in. Okay.
Snooterface.
DP.
Okay, I like that. That shattered you. It's good. Lots of setup.
Oh, punishable. Yep.
That full screen zoning.
Jumping.
Yeah, and they're using the snowflake to
But
stop
it can
teleport
both
C too,
ways.
so that's really good. The snowflake that goes in the air, straight up.
Fight.
There you go. See, I was gonna say maybe
Great
more
catch.
teleport.
An attempt to do cross up.
Oh my gosh, got
Oh.
caught out there. Oh my goodness.
Whoa!
Rough counter. That's good.
Actually, just
Good
think
option.
about it. It was an absolute card that led into.
Oh my gosh.
DP's so good, guys.
That is why I'm actually terrified of some of beginners' plays just like that. Just thinking about it, in 2 seconds, the first option that happened was 5A, the Shatter A, that got followed up by the absolute card from Nerdiest Alpaca that went straight into cross-cantering, by the way, and then there was a cross-canter that was a hit.
So I think if Alpaca had done
Velvet, and there
teleport
was a
B,
teleport C,
yeah.
and there was a teleport C that led it right on the top of magical DP. That was something really terrifying.
You can teleport B the magical DP though, right? That will work because it doesn't hit behind Velvet.
I don't think none of
Yeah,
these
you can
people are
teleport-
actually
yeah.
thinking about how
Actually, I guess you
when
could teleport
the
C if you
Velvet
timed
is
it
gonna
right
do
too.
the
I think.
I mean,
coming from
You
the
can-
top. Sorry, go ahead, back up.
I don't think this Paprika knows yet that the timings for the magical DPs. So that's what I'm saying. They just teleport.
Okay, good punish.
Cards. Ooh.
Oh, what did you see? That's so far.
Oh, smart.
Corner
option.
pressure. Ooh, what a grab.
Oof. The 5As.
I can tell this is more of a I play Nar and less think, more reactionary type of play.
Oh yeah.
They don't really know what's going on.
The game plan
Yeah,
kind of
some
thing.
more, and this will be a meme play, just like, you know, ooh, the chip out. Kinda cruel. Hey, stop.
It was about to. It was so close to doing the disrespect. Oh, what an opening 5C. Oh, overhead.
Neo. Ooh, the crouch on the 5A, I mean 5C. 5C doesn't hit crouching opponents, they're too far. And has lots of recovery frames. Ouch.
Right into the icicle. Oh no. Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Nice block.
Another teleport C. 2 levels.
Oh my, the slow mo.
Oh no, not like this.
Too slow.
Oh my god.
It's over now.
Okay.
You may have
Hey, I think they're using it a little bit more to their advantage. A little bit.
But just
Throws off
think
the
about
timing
it.
of the when to
Two-
block.
There's 2 throws and teleport C's in a row. Oh,
Oh, caught the
Punishing
back.
They actually couldn't punish that. I mean, they couldn't actually do anything about that. They blocked that shit
Yeah.
early.
beautiful.
Also, I'm not even doing calculus right now. I'm doing
the
like
thing is,
Entry-
they both know about this. Can actually punish the backdash.
yeah.
1 million year in between of the second and third 60Cs will not always work out, but oh my god, those tele Cs. Oh,
Yeah.
was it a super attempt?
I think that was a Tilly C
RB?
attempt.
I think it was a super attempt.
Oh, good.
I
They
don't
good.
know
didn't.
where. And ODG gets it.
Good for you too. Velvet wins.
I had to take a picture of myself for forensics, but hold on a second.
There's at least one more. It's first to 3.
Oh, 3.
Yes. Yeah, that was a good confirm. At the end there. I agree, chat. I agree, Slaycrol.
There will be no snuggles here.
Oof.
Round 1. Fight.
Trade options? To say it's a cut will be. Okay. Velvet learning about low hits. after cartwheel A.
Ooh, those whiffs.
Push full screen again. Oh, okay, there's
Okay.
the
go.
Teleporting to 2A. Ooh. Ooh. Actually canceling the shatter A on block into,
the snowflake.
or was it on block? I think it wasn't
Yeah.
a hit one. Not really sure.
Round 2. Fight.
Apple.
Wonderful.
Open backwards.
Gonna eat it.
5B. I feel like those are teleports, mistime teleport Bs or something like that.
They steam like it, right?
Yeah, 'cause it's
Ooh.
pretty far.
The technical unblockable.
Yeah.
Move.
That movement 10 seconds ago looked pretty much like the long
T-shirt cancel. Command grab.
apple.
As
Apple
a wise
disappear.
man what says, you just have to have the inputs of a god and act like an idiot just to be the best.
I
Kind
don't,
of
I
mind
don't
games
really
that
think
you don't
this is
even
what
know.
you wanna. I don't really think this is what you wanna teach those people.
Sometimes
Whoa!
Wow,
see,
what a
look,
reversal.
have an input
up.
of a god and just
No,
have
this
to
wasn't a
understand.
gun. That wasn't even, not even a gun. There was an option that Nerdiest Alpaca doing sometimes. That's not.
Yeah,
That was an intentional one,
Done to my flute.
but that
Hey.
worked out.
Wins.
Hey, yeah. I mean, I'm not giving, like, I'm giving these people as much credit as I could possibly can. I think they planned that one. They intended for that to happen. That works.
Yeah, that was an intended one.
Okay.
Like,
Before we
they
begin,
just
Mr. Nana,
showed
just
the
so you
timing.
know, Sylvie gave you some tips in chat. I guess I should read them out because you might not be watching this on Twitch. So here's Sylvie's comments. I think Nana's normal usage is a bit questionable. 5C, a bit too much. Super risky button. Lots of situations where it would be safer to use 2A for punish, but uses 2B instead. Your projectile usage is really good, covering options from PAP. So that was in chat. I'm just reading that out because not everyone's going to have the chat replay probably when they're watching this, because I also put this on YouTube. So let's go ahead and who wants to start first to talk about Mr. Nana, because they won. Usually we divide it by the person playing, but you can talk about however you want. So how about Niche?
I would actually
yeah,
tell,
go first.
tell something about. No, first of all, like we got Mr. Nana right here, both as Velvet that's been playing versus Pap and the clan member. So as I wanted to say that I have noticed those attempts to punish with a 2A, waiting for Paprika to do something. That was that was a good attempt to play neutral versus Alpaca, but the only thing, you have to be more confident about the magical DPs when you're clearly knowing there will be a certain pressure going on in the corner. And magical DP is not the best option. If you have an opportunity to roll forward out and you know that you will not be punished, that will be better. So you will save meter, will not be red, especially by Paprika's teleport bees and something like that. And for saving meter, the magic meter there is actually very useful if Velvet has been pushed into the corner. So the most important thing is that if you see someone not punishing the forward roll tag and you're cornered, you just can go forward and block, or just do a huge the longest backwards dash, yeah, the back dash, with a huge opportunity to escape any option. Even if there will be a teleport C, you can actually punish that on reaction. And as a scrambling, it's all up to those people who are telling in the chat. So they know better what to start with, that 2As or 2Bs or 5As or or 5Bs, but the 5C that you have been using constantly, I think that's really not the best option to use, especially against Paprikas that can sometimes use the cartwheel Bs. So that's what I was thinking about Velvet right there. And for Nerdiest Alpaca, the pink paprika on the right side that we have been seeing, we can clearly see that there are some tricks they have been learning. I mean, the teleport B into 2 ways, like the only actual lows, the only normal lows by Paprikas. Also the teleport Cs, they I'm not really sure if they know about it, but teleport Cs are usually super being punished, like very painfully. So like even if you see me doing something like that on somewhere I've been seeing that, that doesn't mean I'm just doing it without even thinking about it. Like is everything okay? Oh
Yeah, no, I
okay.
muted Bycap for a sec. Okay, go for it. Keep talking.
So as I was trying to say, that teleport Cs are an option that you have to like feel when to release it, because the teleport Cs are meant to do the reads on the opponent. If your opponent is not something that will push you down into the corner, or you will not use that teleport C as a reversal to get out of the pressure, so your teleport Cs are gonna be blocked and punished very hardly, and you will not be able to do anything with it, because if your teleport C will be punished, any single medium hit, any single B option, any single B button is able to punish you, and B buttons are mostly convertible into something really dangerous, especially in the counter hit or something like that. So teleport Cs are also having less priority above... let me rephrase that. Just teleport C less. Think about doing the teleports much less than usual, especially if you're playing not Arizona or something, some character that's not actually that vulnerable for your teleports. So all I'm trying to say is that I've been told by many oleanders actually that all the paprikas sometimes will experience a moment when they do when they getting bad habits. The bad habits are not plain neutral. So if you will be doing the constant teleport Cs or teleport Bs or even sometimes teleport As without any usual approach, if you will be afraid of projectiles or not blocking something, or just will try to approach with some of the teleports, or just throwing a fruit towards and try to do the teleport backwards, that probably will work for the first time or even 2 times, but as soon as you will be red, especially if they'll be in the first of 3, so if they will be in the best of 5, and if someone will get enough time to read you, so that'll be actually very painful for you to lose, just because you will not be able to think, what did I do wrong? I just pressed everything I wanted and everything I needed to get the combos, and the games were pretty close and all that, but you just have to use the forward dashes and back dashes more, like for movement on the screen, not for trying to take some hits on the wake up or something like that, that's all the other characters doing, but the actual movement to approach, not to be afraid to do the forward dash, blocking that sparks, the shadow sparks from oleander that they are throwing at you, not to let you get in. You just have to look at this character, what are they doing, how many resources they have, and not to be afraid to not to teleport. So all I'm trying to say is that teleports are really unsafe, especially the teleport C. And the ultimate option that Paprika has is a forward dash. Yeah, the combos that are those things that people will be always thinking of, always do the training things about, and people will always try to do combos because it's a fighting game. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? So like making the combos and all that will be accessible by any player of any character. But all I'm trying to say is that you should not use that 2As or 5As as combo confirms, because the combo confirms are usually being confirmed by 2B 2B hits middle, it is much less punishable if someone just manages to pull out a unbelievable attack, and 2B will deal a great anti-gravity juggle, if you know what I mean. So that you will have enough time to react, that you confirm with the 2B, you will have enough time to press something like 2C, for example, and make a charge. A charge move that you'll be releasing after that 2B to C or 2B 5C. So all I'm trying to say is that the stings, the needles that you're putting in your opponent's hooves, if I can say that like this. So the A's, 5A's and 5B, or 5A's and 2A's are mostly for punishing and winning the scramble. The 5A's and 2A's are they have really they have really far range, so that you can actually punish every single hit. For example, Velvet's Shadow A without being cancelled into Snowflake or Shadow C. Of course. The Shadow C can be even interrupted by the 5A. So all I'm trying to say is that use your A options, light options first, then confirm with 5B or 2B, and then just practice for more combos, and that's it. Wake up supers, they are perfect for frame trapping, just like you did there, because they grant you some invincibility frames and all that. So there was a perfect moment when you punished Velvet for doing the the option B with your super, but that was the only option that you did 100% okay in this particular match. So all you gotta know is that teleporting less, watching for your opponent, what are they doing on the screen, not always throwing the throws, because they are sometimes really punishable, because Paprika is not a zoner, and yes, and use 2Bs for confirm. That's it.
Okay, thank you very much, Niche. Yeah, I also have to agree. 2B is really good because it hits twice, so it gives you time, as you pointed out. And basically, if you look, it gives you negative JD. So 2B and 2C, they give you negative JD. If you go into training and turn on the thing, it'll apply a negative modifier. So basically, it means your JD bar on the opponent will not fill as quickly, because it's like, starting at negative like 30 is better than starting at 0 when you're adding JD. So go ahead and practice some. You can see by doing combos, starting with like say a 2A versus a 2B, you'll be able to do much more with a 2B. So you can go into training and try that out. Zip, let's go with Zip. Do you have anything you want to say?
Let's see. For Nana, I do want to say I like your setup game. Like the way you set up stuff to punish unsafe stuff for people who just go in too much. I think your ability to combo and confirm off of it is really nice. I guess your most like area of improvement, I guess I could see, is definitely during those scrambly situations. I can definitely tell you're a little bit panicky during it, not sure what to press or not sure what to go for, and that's definitely something that can come with experience, just playing more against those types of people. I think you handled yourself fine in this situation, but there's always, against somebody who's a really solid player who's really good at scrambly situations. That's something to practice. I think just being aware of when to use Eruption D more, the reversal. Used it once on Wake Up, which I think is fine, but it's useful for more than just Wake Up options, which I think is nice, because yeah, it's safe, it's positive, it's plus on block, it's confirmable, and it only costs 1 magic. So definitely think in scramble situations it's nice to have, especially if you notice your opponent doesn't like to be airborne much, and to try it for the grounded approach. I think if we talk to everyone already mentioned this, is that yeah, as part of like in neutral, using a 5C is pretty risky, especially against characters like Paprika or any of the rushdown characters, really, because a lot of them will be crouching pretty frequently for because like for example, Paprika will be crouching just to hide a charge sometimes. So they'll be crouching with a crouching back, crouching forward, and either way, if they crouch it, they can confirm into whatever they want. Let's see. So in the cases where you get an opponent in neutral, I think it's like I said, it's good to start with 5A, 2A, 5B, 2B, whatever. And something I wanted to point out was that I noticed that a lot of times you would end up block string with Shatter A into the Snowflake, which is fine, but just keep in mind it does cost resources. So I didn't notice very much if you ended the block strings with Eruption A, which is safe, doesn't cost meter. I mean, it's pseudo safe, right? It's technically safe in the fact that if they don't do something wacky like a reversal or backdash out of the Eruption A, then it's safe, quote unquote safe. But it doesn't cost you any resources, and it's a really good frame trap. And
Yeah, that's a good frame trap, but I feel like you've been loading too much into their minds right now.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. So I'll stop with that for Nana. For Nerdiest, I would say definitely work on those confirms you have with those Telesi and Cartsy, because you did get quite a few of them off, but they didn't get to convert into useful damage, unfortunately. I definitely think using cart A in neutral's useful because you can cancel into T-shirt, or you can fake them out into 2A, or you can do nothing. It's definitely a good mix-up tool. I really like your use of reversals, if not a little too frequently, like Niche pointed out. But doing them during unexpected times, like during the level 2 slow to do the level 1 reversal, was really smart. I definitely think you need to use more short hops, because those are good for Paprika, especially like short hop jump C, short hop even jump B. It's really good at catching certain options out of velvets. Also be careful about how much you use the T-shirt, because you can only really keep yourself safe by the second hit. If you have to cancel the third hit, it's unsafe. And the options out of that, right? It's very
I would
predictable.
have speaking about T-shirt. It's even Linkster's problem, because he's the only, yeah, this is the only option that Paprika has for a mix-up. Like
Right.
literally the only option. So that is why you can never blame any single Paprika for doing the 60cc into something.
Right.
Like they use the setups. So before before Nana just goes somewhere, I'm not really sure. I wanted to tell that Zippy just have mentioned the 5Cs everywhere in the neutral. They are really one of the worst options to use in the neutral. So if you want to try something out, not the 5/8 or 2/8 or something like that, you probably have noticed that velvets have slide. So, and slide is a very important option. So that is why most of the top tier velvets are using the slide forward while sliding. They're holding backwards for block, and they're trying to call out any single hit with a 2B. 2B is sometimes even a good anti-air versus short hops. So this is the forward dash into slide into 2B would be a great thing to use in the neutral. Of course, after you have been sending 1 or 2 icicles behind you. So most of the velvets are doing something like 1 or 2 icicle placement, forward dash into 2B, and you can just simple lab out of the 2B combos whatever you want. So just so you know, you have been doing a great job with knowing the options and cancels and frame traps and the DP usage, but all you gotta know is how to play neutral more as velvets. Also, the DP is also a thing that nobody can be blamed for using it. Never, ever, because that's not a mix-up, that's kind of a tricky thing that velvets can do in the corner, but velvets do not want to be in the corner by anyone. So that's if you have an opportunity to do the rollout, you just use it. That's it. Also, I wanted to tell that Mr. Nana has been doing the TK icicles all the time. That's not the best. I mean, that's not the easy option for a beginner of Velvet. So using the TK icicles is definitely a great thing. You've been learning that. Just keep it up. All we're trying to say is that play a more confident neutral, use more movement as Velvet, and don't be afraid of backdashing in neutral, because backdashing for Velvets is they're mean to survive, and it looks like Bikef is really trying to be unmuted. Binkley.
He's unmuted. I unmuted him. Sorry, I was gonna say, Bicap, you're unmuted if you want to say anything.
Oh boy, I came back just in time for that. Nana, first thing I'll say, I agree with everyone else. Everyone else pretty much says what I was going to say. I was about to say, mostly learn when you can do TK icicles and when not to do them, because there are actual moments where if you're just doing TK icicles, you're not covering every option the opponent has. You may sometimes need to do ground obstacles just to make sure that the opponent cannot move at all, because A icicle and C icicle on the ground are very, very dangerous combined with icicle B, C, or like even A in the air, because yeah, they have to block the fast one or like the one that's gonna move like slower first, or in they need to like keep holding back, because the more options you make them think about, the more they're willing to be more patient, and that's what you really do want in the end. You want the opponent to not really rush you down. You want them to kind of stay in their little safety bubble, so you can stay in your safety bubble, if you get what I'm getting at, which is very important. Because Velvet does she does have a few problems with rushing in, so staying in the safety bubble does help a lot, especially since she has no command lows, which is very, very bad. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea.
Anyway,
What
I feel
else?
like they have noted everything.
Yeah, we did. They didn't really note everything. It's just that the icicle timing and understanding when to do it and when not to do it, it's really good. Other than that, I
Lots of
agree with
advice.
everyone else. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
You
Lots
want any
of
comments
advice
for
pieces right
any
there.
comments for any comments for Nerdiest Alpaca, or we
Nerdiest.
just? I think Niche covered like every. It's like the how to play Paprika in like 2 minutes
Oh god.
or 5
I
minutes.
In
feel
2
like
minutes.
it's all about we're
Yeah, I
being
agree.
too paprika
Actually, you know,
mainstream
though,
there,
I will
and
say this. I think the teleport B worked a couple times during that match, and
Yeah, it
I
did.
can't help but wondering if you went back to that more and less telecs, if some of the rounds would have been flipped. Obviously,
yeah,
they'll
the
catch on
teleport being
eventually,
that way.
and because every teleport's unsafe, just so everyone knows. When you get teleport B, you can actually jab, like, don't just stand there. Don't let, especially for Velvet. I think the temptation for lots of paps is to teleport B, so you can actually sort of bait it and go to town.
Yeah, that's the thing. Paprika is the character that needs most of the time she needs run start advantage, because she's all about -1 or -2, if you know what I mean. Cartwheel A is somewhere -2 or -1.
-2.
Doing that jab.
Yeah.
Yes, you have literally 1 or 2 frames to interrupt every single option if you make your opponent react to the teleport B, and if they do not know that you will be doing it, so that you have 1 or 2 frames to do the 2As before they will react to your teleport, and you will interrupt most of the options, or just cross them up with a 2A. So Paprika is all about the aggression and trickiness, but Palms are really a rare matchup to see, but if you will ever meet a Palm, just remember that Paprika doesn't need round start advantage versus Palm. That's it. I'm not gonna say anything else about that.
Okay.
Oh, that was my calculator. Whoops.
Okay.
I was about to say like a couple things that I noticed during the match. They're not even like Paprika related, they're actually player related. So a couple of times what I noticed during the scramble, and mostly towards the end, you were jumping back a lot. Like, a lot. Like, a huge chunk of the time you're either jumping back or you're trying to teleport. And I do understand, like, the appeal of it because you're jumping back, you're holding block, you're not getting hit. But in the corner, it doesn't really work as well. Mostly because when you're going backwards, especially trying to up back, and like I see you attacking when you're jumping backwards as well, like expecting them to come to you. A lot of the time, especially towards like Velvet, just trying to do an option like up back against in the corner and then pressing an attack button, that's a big no-no. Just because of the fact that a lot of the time, if they notice that you're doing that, either A, they're going to air grab you, and B, like if you're not pressing a button, or B, they're going to anti-air you if they notice you're pressing a button. And that is very devastating because anti-airs do a lot of damage. They lead to big damage in this game. We haven't seen it yet, but I'm just saying that now. They can lead into really big damage, just no matter what character you're playing.
Yeah, 6As from Velvet deal extra hit stun because they freeze. If you many have noticed, they freeze you with the 6A for a couple pretty much. So that if you will be caught by 6A, especially on the counter hit, you just have to know that that's gonna hurt. That's really gonna hurt if you will not be expecting that. So like if you will be counter hit with a 6A after you doing the JB, you just have to know that. Also the jump backs, the up backs from Alpaca, these are understandable because I was recently doing the same all the time, up backing and up backing. But the thing is, it's also a part of neutral not to jump up back all the time, because if you're doing the up back machinery or something like that, that might have sometimes work out if you're hiding a charge with a backward jump for teleport or something like that. But if you'll be doing that constantly, you will get eventually into your charge interruption by something like icicle or ground eruption or something like that, because try to use the up backs only if you want to hide the charge, or if you want to do the fake hide of the charge. You don't have to be afraid of don't have to be afraid of blocking that eruption. Like it's Velvet is really deals really much great amount of chip, but not that much to kill you instantly. So just think about that. And Velvet's it's really important to read how your opponent as Velvet is zoning, because if you notice them pretty much doing all the time one icicle and second icicle placement, then eruption, and then both icicles fly past, they do the same and looping it again, and somewhere probably placing the 5D to interrupt to some tricky stuff. So you just have to watch after them, and that's it. Less sub backing, as Bagov just said, that's a part of neutral play. So that's it.
Okay, so I think we should move on. It's a lot to think about. We're gonna have Slaycrol and Sagebrush, and I want to thank everyone who's played so far. And Bob, I see you in the server, so we'll find someone for you to play after, I think, 1 or 2 matches. But let's go ahead and type this up. Sage and actually Slaycrol on stage. Whatever. It's the same thing. Okay. Oh no.
No, it's completely different.
I think technically no, it's fine. Slaycrol is technically a couple points higher than Sage. That's why I typed it that way. Let me ping Sagebrush.
By the way,
yes,
I think the spectator limit is actually reached. Hold on.
4? It's more than 4.
Yeah, the spectator.
Oh,
no, it's 4.
Is Babaloo spectating? That's why. Okay.
You can individually spectate them.
No!
Oh, he got off. Come back.
Yes!
Wait. Hold on.
Wait, Niche needs to spectate. Bycalf needs to spectate.
Oh
okay.
my goodness.
Alright, let me get Sagebrush. I pinged them. Give them a minute.
Oh no, you heard me pop my knuckles.
Good.
Now you guys must perish
So this should be a good match then, because according to Slaycrol, they're pretty even.
My fingers are fine though. I think Sagebrush is finally gone. He went to sleep. It's not night time.
They were just typing in like the normal chat a moment ago.
Oh.
It was
They
like
went to sleep.
2:46 p.m. So it was like half an hour ago. All right, let's see. Hold on. Oh, Sagebrush is typing.
Watch them getting like dinner or something like that. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't play because I'm eating dinner. I'm not speaking out of personal.
That's true. I forgot. I had them scheduled to play push later as the last match, but we're gonna switch some stuff around because Babaloo showed up. People are gonna show up.
Once in a while, time to time.
That's right. Who's Lum Gunner? Did they hack into my server? No, it's okay. So it's gonna be Paprika and Velvet, right? Oh,
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. Glumgummer is Addelum. Addelum, that makes sense because it's even in their name. I should have thought of that.
Addelum.
Addelum, yes.
Alright. I'm actually almost fully here. I just have to do 2 more things.
It's all good.
I'm like,
All right, so this is we'll see how different characters handle this matchup.
Another Pat versus Velvet, huh? Alright, you can
Like,
already
this
see.
is what we were talking about for the last match.
Yeah,
all
you can
the-
already
all
see
the
the
pieces
level
of
of
advice.
experience.
Oh,
I've
Oh,
seen
God.
Sagebrush
Different
for
shot.
like
this
2
is
years,
what we
yeah.
have been talking about. Oh,
Good blocks.
ooh, got punished.
There's the shit. Oh,
Oh no!
yeah.
Okay.
They have experienced the lags and drop because of it. Oh,
okay.
ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
there.
Extra points in the show match. Oh wait.
I mean, I have seen that in the video. I've been just
Oh no.
watching for outplayed matches. Look at that.
Probably
punish.
thought that was gonna hit, tried to confirm it.
Actually, I
Yeah,
don't think they thought it was gonna hit. I think they were like trying to
a
cover
great
themselves.
combo, to be
Oh,
honest.
try to make it
Make
safe.
it safe,
That's
yeah.
cool.
But I hit a little early.
Too early.
Wiping
JC.
all the. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh.
They both are dropping just because of some weird lags.
Maybe
Boom,
all
boom.
4 of us spectating is a bit much.
Just a bit.
Level 2? Nope, okay.
Okay, that's a good combo. Even like, you don't even need to have
Oh,
huge
caught the
combo.
forward.
Whoa.
Nice.
Oh, I
Nice.
didn't think that would kill you either. Dang.
I
That's-
know, that was a
Decent-
good
Decent
finish.
combo from both sides. And Velvet doesn't need to have the huge combo. No. Okay, so that's literally what we have been saying about. Okay,
No,
so
it
there
didn't
was a
have her
block
like
string.
yeah.
Cross
Didn't have her
counter,
like
oh my
full on
God.
resist. Alright, the next block from Slaycrol's side, he's gonna cross counter, watch.
But wait! Like imagine having a wild cross counter. Oh,
Oh.
Ooh, almost
till
caught
it's.
him. I was ready
Oh,
this time.
I felt that. Oof. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Ooh.
Oh, they're
Oh.
mostly doing. Oh. Ooh, I
Like
didn't know.
the most. Oh my god. Well,
Already used
there were
bounce.
lots of ram traps and all of those were blocked because Slaycrol has been playing patient all the time. Look at those 2Ds. Like, I know you're gonna teleport.
True.
And here comes the teleport.
I didn't really punish it.
Oh,
though.
that's nice.
Oh, that JC
That
hit.
was a- Yeah, that was a 5A punish that the JC hit.
Yeah, that was a great option. Whoa, the block. Oh my god.
The trade.
Wow.
Not very
That's a frame
They're-
trap trade, but look at those. Where actually was Velvet while doing the blocking? Like the cartwheel.
I mean, 2B is fast enough to just hit the frame trap, even though it's like, you know, trade.
Boom, just look at
Alright.
that. I somewhat like doing that trade of your super meter to hit
I would like
at any cost,
this-
but
Yeah.
no, let's go.
Nom nom. Let's go. I don't have the voices on. I
Look at
actually
that.
heard the nom nom.
Like
Good anti-air from Slaycrol.
Yeah.
Sage's excessive amount of cross counter is actually a mistake, and I will talk about that later. Oh, great front trap.
You little
Blue Cup 2 vibes.
Dang.
I want everyone with that.
I'll actually
Just
say
with
this
that.
right now. I was actually expecting like the first time like Slaycrol actually blocked you was going to cross canner. I was expecting it. It didn't actually happen.
But
It's very close,
There
though.
were 3 cross counters in this match.
Yeah, but Slaycrol didn't do any of them.
Addelum just changed their name just so we know who's that.
Got it.
Aw,
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
that's actually very nice.
I will note for my like say later things because I can explain why using an excessive amount of cross counters doesn't benefit versus this Velvet. I mean Velvet in general.
Let us break the ice.
You can see
Ready?
a backdash.
Mm-hmm.
Fight.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
It was a delayed one too, just in case. Yeah.
Yeah, it was delayed. That was smart. actually.
Okay. That was a lag spike.
I would like to see Slaycrol do more restuffs off of his anti-air because there's some interesting things you can do off of that.
Oh.
It was almost a confirm
Yeah.
out of the skull.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What? One of the biggest 6As in the game.
No.
Not really.
Yeah. No, but the timing Slaycrol hits with a 6A was perfect.
Yeah.
Too bad that was a pushback to that. Ooh. So that was what we're talking about, like cardboard A into 2A.
Best.
Character is all about those -2.
Uh-oh. Oh, that was a whip punish.
Yep.
Let's go.
Oh wow.
That was an
Okay.
anti-air attempt? I think now they were expecting a cross-up.
I'm expecting Sage to do raw cartwheel C when the next
Oof.
time Slaycrol just ducks down at range.
It's over now.
And sometimes it works, sometimes
Sorry.
it doesn't.
Any damage done to my flute?
Or we could see the cartwheel C into the super, my favorite.
Round 2.
I've seen to cross counter. Oh. Almost.
Nice
You see that?
eruption.
That was P plus
Yeah.
C.
Ooh, that's a dangerous roll.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh, nice.
Wow.
That was a great timing for.
I would like to
Punishing
see
something.
Stage use his stagger more.
Oh,
Other
oh,
than...
oh! And that's a confirm almost.
That was almost a deadly
That was
combo.
a great awareness. Oh no. Okay.
Trading it for hard knockdown.
Knockdown. Ooh.
That was a good DP.
Yes, that is why it was a good DP. Nobody expected that. Nobody would expect that, but I actually did. And I'll explain you why a little bit after.
Uh-oh. Going for a lot more hard knockdowns now.
Yeah, and I was gonna say.
If Slaycrol gets a hit, this pepper's dead. Oh, didn't decide to go for the super.
Wow,
Ooh.
the icicle
Ayo.
from behind.
Yeah,
Teleports in this
thought-
game actually suck. No, I'm kidding.
yeah. they do. Anyway,
Not Oleanders.
Hey, against Velvet's a different story. I'll say that.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
Sometimes even Arizonas can teleport, I can tell. Like,
Arizona
everything can
can
happen in 300 plus ping. Like, I tell you what.
BFZ, frame delay
Everybody
30
tell-
something.
Everybody teleports in that case.
It's in character
Yes.
for people to teleport in DBFZ, so it's okay.
Even the background characters do.
Yep.
They
Man,
teleport.
I'll see this right now. When I see a teleport and it's like 9 frame delay, I'm like, Lord, I'm not blocking this. Please make it a mediocre
No,
combo.
What is the time to switch directions for the block? Who knows?
Okay, we got a marshmallow interaction right there.
Yeah, let's go.
Marshmallow.
Tied up at one.
That was a 5. That was actually a really good 5B. Just to check if Slaycrol will do anything at all.
But instead of 5B, you actually won the card relay.
There it
Ooh.
is.
This, I can't even tell that was. Ooh, the counter grab. That could be a follow up after that. Oh my god. Oh. So I will like, okay, I will not even tag that because I'm not sure I can tag the grab mid-air.
It's too slow for that.
Oh.
I'm actually wondering why that 6A into a Shadow C did not hit it.
That is a real,
like,
real
Slaycrol has
legitimate
been
reason why
input-
we
Woo!
ever, yeah. That's
Slaycrol
a
has just
real
been
reason.
doing lots of inputs, like movement inputs, and he was like, okay, what you gonna do?
That's like a legitimate reason why you get hit by Shadow C, just because you're like, oh, it won't hit here, and then it hits, and you cry. Does it hit there?
That was
Yeah.
pretty far. I was impressed.
But meanwhile, Velvet has been doing, okay, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You do nothing. Okay, I'll move forward and do the Shadow C.
I will say this. It's kind of ironic that they got hit by that healing item.
That's true.
Let's keep our
Heal you from the
focus.
dead.
Oh, that was a great challenge. Ooh. Instant blocking those, by the way.
Well, you saw instant blocks? I didn't see that.
That was an instant block after 2A. Instant block into
okay.
A, for example.
That was a nice telly scene.
Yeah.
I was expecting a DP. Went for JC's. Where's the DP?
Oh, nice ZP. I actually thought there was gonna be a teleport C.
They haven't been going for teleport Cs at all lately.
Whoa, whoa. Icicle. Are there gonna be any supers in this game? Excuse me?
It doesn't need to be.
Oh,
There you go for the hard knockdown.
there it is.
Yeah, yeah.
But I was telling about
Oh.
Velvet. Oh, nice. That's great option. But
Oh,
double
there was a
kisses,
dagger.
Oh no.
especially with those extension you had there for the blue combo, that was super dangerous. Boom, boom, boom.
That's death.
Super.
In okay. I was
Showcasing
about to
the
say it was
stuff.
death in Morocco, but alright, cool. We're good.
No, I'm like, I have seen those combos from Slaycrol all the time, and I'm like, okay, showcasing stuff from GC. Boom.
Ooh.
Backdashing, expecting the tele C. Do you see that? That was cool. Ooh. Okay, that's tough scrambling. Look at
Didn't punish it.
Oh, so
Every time I see
far.
that, ooh,
I don't
Traded.
like seeing these exchanges.
that's
It
tough
just means that
zoning right here.
Sagebrush has been really impatient.
Science
Oh,
switch.
like that.
Okay, let me go.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That was pretty much like in cinema. Okay, let me go there and you go there, please. Thank you. Okay, excuse me. Yes. Okay, thanks. The fellow was doing forward dash. Okay, I will sit here. This is my place actually.
This
And
is
our
my
attack
home.
was. Yeah. So was it over? No.
That's 2-1.
They're gonna be the. Oh, okay. hoggers. Like I know every single person's from like top tier players in TFH profile pictures. I forgot about everything, and when I noticed Bakev's profile picture on the right, I was like,
Good block. Was that
backdash.
gonna...
Oh, that was a great
Yay.
6A.
Block strategy.
Oh, that jumpy just actually was an option to counter hit the jealousy. Ooh.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with eruption
Was
A
weird.
that close, because Hap can card A.
But there was no
You can also
conversion.
backdash. Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, the 6A's counter hitting the 2B. We have at least have something on screen. Backdash the telecine. Okay.
Oh.
Great backdash to be. I mean, there was a forward. Ooh. Because I just said you have to place icicles before doing this.
No punish on that card.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
I was like,
Oh, 2 DP inputs right there, but
Yeah.
yes.
Not worth the effort.
For the effort.
that was close.
Round 2. Fight!
Oh. Oh. Counter grab.
I think they went for another grab in the air.
Yeah. Ooh. Was that a counter hit? That was a counter hit. Like after 2B was something
Yeah, I think it was.
that. Yes. Ooh.
Another counter.
It was just a great moment right there. Boom. Okay, super jumping was smart, but the TLC wasn't smart enough. Oh,
Ew.
I'm making sure that no one can hear my cursed voice. Let's go.
Nah.
excuse me? Your voice is not cursed.
What are you talking about? This is me putting the suppressors on. Also,
I'm talking about Paprika having no combos.
and
Unfortunately.
Oh, again.
that
DP.
was a, yeah.
have my autograph.
DP.
Oof.
Velvet
Gotta watch out.
wins.
Should I like is it over?
It's over. So if you want to start
Alright.
talking by calf, go for
Yeah.
it.
I want to say one thing and one thing right now. Slaycrol, you're pretty good. But I will say one thing. You actually have a slight tell when you're gonna DP. Like every time, like I notice you either you do a neutral tech or you do nothing at all because it was hard knockdown, and the first thing you can actually think of is to DP. Wow. Normally this would be really bad if it's just for fun, but since you're trying to learn, gotta check that up a little bit, and then I'll just mute myself again so I can do calculus in the.
Okay, so let's have Zip go first this time.
Sure. Yeah, that was a very good observation by Calf. I did notice it too. It wasn't as obvious to me, but I'm glad he noticed it and pointed it out really quickly. Because yeah, it was. I mean, doing a reversal is something you can do even after tech rolling, although it's definitely hard to do because you have to be more precise with the timing. Versus when you get hard knocked down by a super, then it's like a guaranteed timing, right? So it's definitely a tell in that sense. But I mean, to be fair, if your opponent shows they can't punish it, then I mean, you can see why you wouldn't stop doing it. So I don't blame you at all. I think last time one of the things we talked about when we had you here was meter management. There were a lot of times where you were stocked up with 3 meters or more, or not more, or stocked up meters, and definitely in the situation where you could have ended rounds or like secured a round with it, especially like the first one, you were like at even life, you had a combo, and they were at like, if you had used the level 1 or even or level 2, you would have put him into like put him into a much more unfavorable situation, but you end up losing the round. I mean, you kept the meter and you ended up taking the match later, but definitely it's always better to take the round versus save the meter if you can afford it. If it's not like if you're not like Oleander who needs to be so meter conscious because Velvet builds meter like crazy fast. I definitely like your anti-air ability. You're very conscious of what to do. I think we talked about that last time too. Your anti-air is still solid as ever, and you definitely know what to do versus when it gets hit and when it gets blocked. So that's pretty solid. I think I think the next thing, now that because I also think we talked about doing more eruption Ds last time, and what you are doing more of those. So that's good. I think the next step from here is to work on comboing after it. I know it's not always comboable, and it's even hard to do because you have to do dash up 2B right after, and you have to let the slide from the dash land before you can even do it, or you can even launch it, or launch after the Shatter D, or I mean Eruption D, sorry. I know it's hard to do, but I think like we're going by steps, right? So incorporate more eruption Ds into the gameplay. Now we want to work on the next step, which is incorporating comboing your reversal. So I do think it's good, especially since you got so many hits. You confirmed like 1 or 2 of them, which I think is good. But I think something to definitely practice, would be mid-screen version of it, because I think you got it when they were in the corner. I definitely think you also need to be very aware of when to punish unsafe moves, because there's a lot of times where you try to punish it but you're just slightly too late, which is understandable because I mean, look kind of a little bit tough in terms of lag right there. Just something to keep in mind. I really like the way you set up your projectiles as traps to cover all the options that Paprika has. Your patience is really good, I would say. So like, I could tell as the match went on, your patience didn't dwindle while you kept taking advantage of Sagebrush losing their patience. So I think that was really good. That's all I had for Sagebrush. I mean, it's not Slaycrol. For Sagebrush, I think you had really solid like pressure and pokes. I really like the way you would like you use 2B and 2C to like confirm stuff. That's definitely something all solid paps do. I think it's funny, and I think it's like a nice thing you do the way you do your throws and your air throws. I think it's a funny reset. I don't know if you know a combo after like a ground throw. I know it's not easy to do with Pap, so that's the biggest thing to work on. I do like your use of like magic to like, you know, the cinnamon roll, the food, and the flower pot. I just think you need to tighten up the timing, because I know you tried to make things safe with the flower pot and the super, or the cinnamon roll and the super, so that's just a matter of tightening it. And I don't know whether that's the lag's fault or not, but definitely something to work on. Otherwise, I think overall it's just a matter of not losing patience against Velvet, especially because Velvet is really a test of patience. Because you were starting out fine, and then as the match went on, you started getting hit by more and more, or as the set went on, I mean, you started getting hit by more and more stray stuff, and it kept adding up over and over. And eventually, it resulted in you using a lot more reversals and getting punished for it. So it's something to watch out for. Okay, that's everything I had. Can go for it, niche or back half.
Yeah. Can I go for it, Binkley?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, so it's just Civica has been listing all the options that these players have been using. Those were actually really interesting ones, and yeah, Velvet is a taste of is a test of patience indeed for those who are playing Velvet themselves, because I feel like you have to be just mentally ready for anything that your opponent is gonna pull out. If not, then you're probably gonna be mixed or something like that. You're gonna be confident all the time, and you gotta know perfectly what's gonna happen, what's you gonna do, and what's that and that and that for, because it's Velvet. So it's the second character that needs to be technical, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, Slaycrol did everything good. Even those DPs and all that, all I'm just trying to say is that Slaycrol needs to get more technical. More technical like Sylvie and Babijek. They yeah, Slaycrol just really needs to be more technical in the case, I mean, in the explanation of using those constant 2D and 2D while both of the players have somewhat 50% of the health. Well, that will work all the time, but as soon as you run out of magic, every single paprika that's higher than mid skill is gonna punish you for that, because you will just waste your snowflake options and all that. So the technical aspects I'm talking about are are your icicle placements, projectile placements. You have been caught off guard too much while placing no icicles and catching the teleport C, or I don't remember what was that. So as soon as you were trying to think about something else but not doing the technical stuff, you were caught by an unexpected paprika. So all I'm trying to say is that you have to just slightly change the things you're doing as Velvet. For example, your zoning stuff, if you know that it's neutral and paprika will not be afraid to do the teleport C and all that, it's really much more profit for every single Velvet to do the 5C, for example, or 2B punishing the teleport C mid-air, because paprika, if she will do the teleport C in block, then she is gonna be recovery punished by the 2B, and she cannot do anything else. And conversions out of 2B are also very painful for all the paprikas. So you gotta change your you gotta lab more of those zoning stuff, combo stuff and all that. Just using all the time the 2Ds, that's pretty much a waste of magic meter. And you just have to set up your zoning so that if you know that your opponent is gonna do the teleport C, you will just be blocking it, not even push blocking it, but just blocking it, just up backing and doing nothing else, so that you will get a punish, a free punish. The 2B is always enough to get a punish of the teleport C. Of course not push block teleport C from paprika. So like, you have to change your icicle placement stuff. You can just go, instead of one icicle and the second icicle into backdash, for something like placing a grounded icicle, then doing the forward dash. Yes, do the forward dash and an aerial icicle, or just doing the forward dash and jump forward and block, or just doing the aerial, the ROK icicle. I'll be better saying like this, doing the ROK icicle, something like icicle B, and then you will be doing the just up blocking it. I mean, just blocking it, just jump blocking, and the paprika will not be able to do anything. If she does teleport B, she gets hit by your icicle C on the ground. If she will try to do the super, she will of course be punished. If she'll be try to do the teleport C, she's gonna be blocked by you and punished very hardly. So just I've seen those types of zoning, just icicle C on the ground, forward dash, or varying not to be readable, just one icicle and waiting for your opponent to do something, or icicle forward dash and blocking, or icicle forward dash and jump and blocking, or icicle forward dash jump icicle mid-air and blocking. And after that, you just will be able to figure out something else. So we just don't need to have all the time 2D punishes with the teleports. That would be actually great, but as you have noticed, you don't have pickups out of 2D. Despite they deal almost infinite hit stun, you didn't pick a single one. Like you would hit them with the 2 times with a 2D counter hit for the teleport C, but you didn't pick it up. So we just have to change the stuff, be more technical as Velvet, and that's it. You just DPs. I don't know. I haven't seen the Velvets using the DPs for technical purposes or something like that. You've been told everything about teleport or about DPs as Velvet. So it's all about like using the more technical stuff. Your combo is okay, your zoning is also okay, but the way you use your magic is very dangerous to go against those paprikas that love to be crackheads and doing those frame traps and all that. By the way, about frame traps, plus one reason to be more technical is to to make your push blocking, to make your 6CCC push blocking perfect. So like you were doing those push blocks too early or too late or just not doing that at all, and you were caught with the last hit of the 6CCC too much. Like you weren't expecting for those delays and all that, but just try to lap those, try to play more matches against paprikas if you want to grind that matchup. That's basically just grinding the matchup. You just have to be more technical and in blocking and knowing what your opponent is gonna pull out and all that. So if you will see a 6C, you just push block at it, or if you will even see the 6C that you will not be able to react to, that means if you will block it, it hits mid. And the second one is gonna be also out, so the second one will be obviously high hit. So if it's high hit, you just stand block it. Paprika, if Paprika has no roll, of course. So if Paprika will have a roll behind to do the ultimate setup, if you will actually see something like that, it's super rare against Velvets in this matchup, but still. Most of the time you just have to stand block, and as soon as you will notice the second hit of that 6C, CC or something like that, you just have to push block it. If you will be able to react to the first bit of 6C, and that'll be even better for you because you will be able to punish them for the first hit. The 6Cs still great push block. They push all the paprikas very far away, so that you will be able to punish with any hit you want, especially if you will notice them doing all the time 6C or 6CC into command grab. Command grab is always punishable, so that if you will be noticing the mix up, that 6CC, and you will be push blocking it, and you will even notice them trying to do the command grab, they're gonna be dead, because even the 5C will be able to punish that. Even the 5C will be able to punish with command grab, and that's all, of course, gonna be painful. So the delayed things are not that scary if you look closely at it. Push blocking 6CCs, different magic usage, and different zoning, and the combos are okay, and the supers and the tricks, most of them were also okay, but the grabs are the things that you may actually be afraid of, like the grabs from Paprika, the grounded and the air grab, but most of the time, even if you get grabbed by those, that doesn't mean that you're dead, because getting grabbed by Paprika's ground and air B+C doesn't mean then they will be expecting it and will be ready for those grabs to come out, and that's not too much damage, and you don't really have to be afraid of much stuff. By the way, if you really want to attack something and you know for sure that you want to attack, you can just simply hold an attack button, not press it or mash it or anything else. So the attacks work all the time if you just hold a direction or not hold it and press and hold the attack button to attack out of the combo immediately. So that was it for Slaycrol. Like, they really just have to grind some more and get more technical stuff like changing the zoning, the magic usage, and matchup knowledge. And that's it. I don't know what you've been trying to blame them for. I think that's all they need to do. Like, be more technical and more experienced. And that's it. And as for Sagebrush, I wanted to tell that we have been experiencing another crackhead Paprika right there. Like, because you have been teleporting also pretty much, trying to trick them out. That was somewhat like Nerdiest Alpaca was doing, but in a slightly more tricky way. So you were really trying to trick them out, to mix them up mentally or something like in real life, or I don't even know what you actually were gonna do, because your main problem was approach. Yes, so your main problem was approach. You just threw all the fruits and the rolls just the way you wanted and the way you liked it. You have to use fruits in the case you want to make velvets, not to throw eruptions at you or icicles. So that if you will toss a fruit just to 5D in mid-range, that means that you will be just able to have some little bit of time to go forward or teleport or something, like anything you want. So the fruits are also things that are not quite projectiles but have to be thought about pretty much. So you may probably just would like to change your playstyle. And the second main problem was your combos are not that good as you want them to be, because I don't really remember after all that we have watched, but I feel like you had no charge combos right there. Even if you had, it really felt like you didn't, because your 60cc frame trap conversions, I didn't see them. Your normal, like your most damageable Paprika teleport C conversions, I didn't see them. Your resets, the actual resets using those command grabs, I didn't see them too. Like, for example, you have been using the teleport C into 2B, into 2C, into what? I don't remember. Was it at second overhead? The cartwheel C into soft knockdown? Because that's not the best option. Like, literally not the best option. Paprikas are those characters that have the most damage that they can output without any resource usage. You just have to remake. You just have to learn those combos, and that's it. The variations of 2As, of 5Bs, you have to use 5B more. And the Ronstar Cartwheel A's are also something you want to see. You have to learn those jump Bs or jump Cs conversions into punishes. You want to see those teleport Cs, if you know when to do them and how to do them. You want to see those conversions out of teleport C. The most easy way, if you're nervous or something like that, you just the only thing that you may have been noticed by yourself, you have been doing the teleport C, and right when that velvet was starting to bounce, you didn't choose the best option. Like, if you even wanted to catch your own teleport C for most damage, even regardless of what your ender will be. So teleport C into 2C and cartwheel B, and anything else after that will be the most damageable thing. Or they'll be almost 50% more damage than you had right there. So you just have to work on the combos, on more stuff for tricking, also neutral, and also when you're playing against Velvet, you just have to watch them. Just to try to not to let them stuff you. Try to make a lucky teleport or just an intentional teleport. Try to use 6-8 more. Try to not to make them use 6-8 on you. Use more cross-up stuff, because the cross-up stuff is really useful against DPs all the time, especially in the mid-screen. And you can actually try to use more combos out of the grab, because the thing is, when you're doing the grab, you have been doing the tricks with ground grab into air grab 2 times, as I noticed, and you can actually do a setup with it, like doing the air grab into jump B, into 2C or 2B, into something that will lead into hard, no, not hard knockdown, but not the full juggle decay, and at the same time you will be able to set up the roll and the stagger at the same time. So that's all I wanted to say.
Okay. Actually, did you want to talk about the cross canners, or is that something else? Was that isn't that something you wanted to talk about real quick?
Oh, yes, yes. I wanted to say something about real quick. Thank you for reminding me that. In the matchup, when Paprika and Velvet are those characters that are gaining their super meters the fastest in the game, regardless of the matchup they're playing, you don't really want to see those cross-counter doing all the time, even after the 2As or 5As or 5Bs. Cross-counters are good stuff, but they actually use 50% of a whole super meter. And your super is the only real hard knockdown you have. The only real attempt, the only thing you have to mix them up. Paprika has no hard knockdowns, except for your roll tech. I mean, not roll tech, except for your 4D roll, but it's like 1 out of 100 that you will actually just roll hit with your 4D roll without any setup. So your super is, as Paprika, is really something that you don't want to spend all the time, because 50% of your cross counter and all that, they have to be used against the pressure. A perfect usage of cross counter right there that I'm actually learning, I have been learning lately, is Fred pressure. So like when Oleander is throwing you after 3 meters or just 2 meters, and Fred is out and you are the one being cornered, and everyone actually knows that if you are being cornered and Fred is out, so that you will have no attempt to do any reversal, because any meaties are going to be secured anywhere, anytime, anyhow. So that all you have to do is just to get out of the pressure. I'm not really sure how that works against Tian Wars, but I'm really sure that against Freds you can catch every single timing, to use cross counter, to counter hits most of the options from Oleanders, especially 6Cs for mix-ups, and that's it. So I feel like Nemi just wants to say something about 6Cs and Fred, but like all I wanted to say is that 6C, oh my god, that cross-countering is not the thing you have to spam, like for real. Cross counters are those things that usually have to be spammed just if you're experiencing pressure against you, and that's it.
Okay, thank you very much, Nish. I think right now you're actually going to see Slaycrol again. It's going to be Addelum versus Slaycrol, and I can tell them to go ahead. Okay. Go for it.
Is Bikefa able to talk here? Did you mute him?
He's able to talk.
No? Oh. I was like just seeing them switch the headphones on and off, and I was like thinking that Bucket was like, "Let me in."
Since I think I'm gonna be commentating the next combo breaker, I might as well
Round 1.
switch to
Fight.
the true form. But after this,
man. Leveling up.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna see what Slaycrol can do against Addelum, and there's a lot of Shatter Seas going around right now. That was a really good punish on the Scuttle. Addelum did not get a chance to play this round.
Yeah,
That's
that was
just how it goes with Palm, right? If you don't set up, you don't play.
You don't play.
Yeah, that's
all or
that was
nothing.
pretty much the thing I just saw in the outplayed matches that have been reported. There was a game versus Stonewolf, I believe, or someone that didn't let them play. Just with those command dashes. We're just doing the command dashes and we're zoned out by a Oleandra. By an Oleandra that just didn't let them play. Oh, that's a good one.
I mean, that matchup is whoever plays first is the winner. I think they're trying to use 2B as trying to hit Shatter Seed.
It's over now.
Does that work? You can't 2B Shatter C because isn't it airborne?
Wins.
You can't.
It was a 6-8 Shadow Sea.
Okay, the thing about 2B and Shatter C.
I guess 2B does anti-air, so I don't know.
You can if the Velvet's in the corner, right?
I don't even
Pretty sure you
know.
can press anything if the Velvet's in the corner and they try to
To
shatter
be
C
into
like
Shadow
mid-blood
Sea
string.
is sometimes... To be into Shadow Sea is sometimes real if your opponent is someone that's trying to hit something on short hop.
Okay.
Yeah.
So counter hit and pop.
Watch, they didn't mean to pick Palm, and they actually meant to pick Chan. Well, that would be funny.
No. Their mates are...
How about a nice game of rock, paper, scissors?
Yes.
Ready?
Their mates are Palm and Velvet.
I getcha.
And yes, they both have the on profile picture.
The reverse
kind
I
of
6A.
was
two
that?
times in a row. What is that?
That was amazing.
Okay, you want me to explain how that
Hate
works?
boxes. Hate boxes. Hate boxes.
Basically, but something that every 6A can do in this game is they can hit from behind them.
Okay.
Every
But-
6A.
It's sick. I slightly remember what are those hitboxes, but really...
Yeah, they will always somehow find a way to hit behind you. So when you're anti-airing, just keep that in mind. It was like,
Round 2. Fight.
Here, boy.
Well, I don't think Arizona's have one.
Fight him.
Because I think
No,
Arizona 6A is just cow be strong in a nutshell.
yeah, it
Just
also hits
pushes
behind
forward.
them. Yeah, they all hit behind them, which is
Do they?
really interesting. Yeah,
But they're
Including-
moving forwards.
yeah,
Fight him.
I know.
And they have a forward 6A. What the?
Don't worry
That
about
doesn't
it.
make any sense.
Oh yeah, by the way, Addelum, you're doing a lot of too many scuttles.
Like, hitting backwards is something that JC from Palm is. And that is an actual backwards hit, but bruh, 6A from Arizona hitting backwards really...
Bro, imagine Pap 6A hitting someone from behind. You know how I felt when I saw that? Terrified.
Got kissed from behind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
so you
even
just
need her lips
don't even
on.
have to... Yeah,
That was
you
just,
don't even
that
have
wasn't
to be...
even fair.
I hold you accountable.
You don't
for
have
any
even to
damage
be
done to
surprised because it's Pap.
Velvet wins.
If that hits
Yeah.
you, you have to be terrified.
That was the
It's
first one,
staggered.
right? I believe, yes. Because I forgot to reset
Second
the
one.
skill. That was the second one?
Oh wait, yeah, second one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have already some stuff to say to Addelum. Because
Addelum will
I'm
be up
seeing the
first
same...
because we've already commented on Slaycrol, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's even gotta be the only thing I would tell to...
I do like how they
special,
both have
and that's it.
can profile pics, but don't play this character.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's honestly the ultimate insult.
Yeah, the mind games before
Mind
the
games.
before the game.
Imagine they're picking both Tian Wars and showing us the top tier player.
Did I
Oh,
tell you
never
you're
mind.
pretty? Will you leave me alone? Happy just declare me
But if they
zero.
that actually happened, it would be so pog moment.
Fight. Here, boy. Don't touch.
Okay.
Okay. Like,
Sit them. Stop.
there is nothing too much I can tell about this matchup, but all I can tell is that as soon as Addelum placed the chopper dog, he hit. And now he doesn't.
Don't touch.
I think there is a connection between that. That's no dogs, no
Oh
health,
no.
no hits.
Don't touch.
Okay, let's see. So, yeah, see? So now is Slaycrol afraid of the dog. That's a good awareness of that Velvet. I mean, they know that the first bit of JB hits overhead, and all of that following up JB hits can be blocked low. Ooh. So like the first hit of JB and Paprika's 6E can be blocked high, and everything that comes up next it can be blocked mid.
You meanie. You. Here, boy.
What did it say?
I hate this.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Nice.
Didn't actually expect the JC coming out. Oh, they have the chance to play in the game. Oh my god.
I told that. That's all I'm gonna actually
You
say
jinxed
about this
it. You
matchup.
cursed it. Like,
I know. I'm sorry.
shouldn't have said anything.
That wasn't even a curse. Like, just think about it. The only thing I wanted to say to Addelum is that they have to find time to place that dog, and that's it.
Honestly, I don't even know what Addelum done is right or wrong because they didn't get to play.
But is
I
that over?
That was
Yeah, it's
3-0.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
3-0?
3-0. Yeah, that was so
Oh my God.
quick.
Oh my god. Well, I have little to say. May I go
Yeah,
first?
I know, right?
Go ahead. Go first, Niche.
I mean, Bikef has perfectly commentated the thing that Adam just doesn't get a chance to play, and the explanation why does not Addelum have a chance to play is because Addelum really wants to approach Velvet without anything, with command dashes. Those are really invincible while you're doing those, but if you are out of the command dash and you are falling down on your ground, I mean, Palm is falling down after the command dash with nothing. So you are super punishable, and more of you're super vulnerable, because if you're most of the Palm players are saying something like that: don't command dash if you don't have dogs on deck. If you do, you can go. Like, it's literally 50% of Palm plays, because if you might have just noticed that as soon as you placed a chopper dog above them, Slaycrol didn't do aggression, because he was afraid of that chopper dog to hit at any time. I saw that 5 or 6 or even 7 times. Then when he was doing the jump Bs to counter hit the dog. And at the same time, Addelum was like, okay, let me see what he's gonna do with the dog, and that's it. So like, the thing is that you have to set up the dogs first, and then do the pressure. Just as you did 2 times, but you didn't do this consistently, so that didn't work out for you. So the raw command dashes at any time are not the best things you want to do. And the icicles, they actually can be, like, just in case, they actually can be destroyed by the bark. Bark, recently there was an update that
Sorry.
granted the bark
Yeah, they can be
and
destroyed by the
projectile
bark.
destroyed. Yeah.
Like the bark is very useful in like technically only Enders, but mostly Velvets. Just because of the fact that the bark destroys literally any and all projectiles. I'm not, and when I mean any and all, I mean like all the ones that are counted as projectiles. Because something
Yeah.
that some people need to know is that Papyrus fruits, pots, and
They're not
technically
projectiles.
yeah, they are not projectiles. They are just moving. I don't know why it's counted as this, but they're moving hitboxes.
I see.
Yeah, they're moving. They're moving hitboxes. They're just. That's Paprika, right? That's Paprika. We are the most crazy people that are Paprika mains, and on the Grand Stampede, people told about us much. So all I'm trying to say is that the bark is able to destroy projectiles. Sometimes you just have to be aware about it, just use it for future. And against usage of the barks is most benefit by Palm Oleander matchup, like because Palms, well, I mean Oleanders just don't have eruptions. That's it. Like even despite eruption is a is a projectile, you can actually be hit with a frame trap that you would not be able to expect. So the thing I just wanted to say is that you have to set up the dog first and do the pressure, no matter what that dog is gonna be. Also, you can call the dog out of the stage if you didn't know that with a 2-2D, just in case. I'm just saying, I'm not saying that you didn't know that, just in case. And you just have to be more experienced with a puppet character. So that's it. You just have to train those and play more, and try to contact some of the huge palm mainers that are not something like Oscar class or Hamid, but there are some palm players that can tell you something about how to play and what to do with that, and try to play other top tier characters. Don't be afraid of being bopped, because they will tell you what they are afraid of against palms.
Oh, well,
Like just saying. Yeah, so like, and by the way, Bikev is one of those examples that's gonna actually tell you what are they afraid of in this matchup. So yeah, just to that is why I told about the Paprika Palm matchup, is that Paprika doesn't need a round star advantage because she doesn't want to do the cartwheel A to frame trap you with a 2A, but she wants to wait for you to do the dog call out and punish you for that, and that's it. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. And for Slaycrol is actually nothing to say. I've told everything.
Bycalf, did you want to say something? Sorry, I think you were talking. Or are you talking to someone else?
Okay, am I able to talk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a good time
Yeah,
to talk?
sorry.
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
It is not a good time to talk for
No,
me.
go for it.
I
Go
do
for it.
not-
Go.
Oh, you
Okay,
can't talk.
alright,
It's
cool.
not a good time for you to talk. We can skip you for a minute then.
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just no, but it's just. I know, help. This is why you always wired kids. All right. Anyway.
Are you okay?
Zip, why don't you go? I think
Okay, sure.
something's
Yeah, I'll
going
take
on there.
Okay, I'll
Go
go
for
for it. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately, yeah, like we said, the match was really fast, so there isn't much to say yet. But I mean, I'm not sure how familiar you are with the Velvet matchup. It unfortunately doesn't look like you are that familiar with the Velvet matchup, which there's nothing wrong with that. We'll have to start somewhere with that. It is rough, just as every other match we've shown. Or we've seen with Velvet, it is a test of patience, and Palm is one of those characters that generally needs to be extremely patient because you don't start off. It's because you're a setup character, you're a puppet character. You have to set up everything and getting to that point of setup is very reliant on your patience, and you normally when you're you get that set up once you get that first hit in or a hard knockdown or whatever or anything, or a full screen to get some space. But in the case of the Velvet matchup, you don't want to be full screen, so your option becomes relying on getting that hard knockdown and then getting a setup and making sure Velvet doesn't get to breathe, which is really hard to do if you're not experienced with Palm. Because it's not like Arizona or not like Tiano, where you just go in and you just go in and go in, mix up over and over and over. So it's very different in that regard. Because if you say get your dogs blocked, then they run out and you have to set up all over again. So that's very tricky to do against Velvet. I definitely think what would help them most is just getting a solid like bread and butter combo down. Just making sure you get a knockdown and then being able to set up correctly. Even a lot like what you see like top palms like Oscar Glez and like Hammett do, which is just ending a combo early into the 2C into the dogs, which I did see you try to do a few times when you did get the hit. The really hard part is confirming off of the stray hit of a dog, like when you like the helicopter dog when you try to do the one that hits diagonal down or the one that goes straight. Typically, you want to do the one that's diagonal, the one that hits downwards because it's an airborne move, right? And even though it eats up the ground bounce, it's still good just to get the hit in. So I would say just work on getting solid pressure down, which is really hard to do as Palm, understandably. And it's very different against Velvet, Oleander versus, say, Pap or Arizona or Tianhuo. Let me see.
I
And
just got back. Okay, we're
Okay, I'm about to finish up. So, the last thing I want to say was everyone did bring this up already, which is Bark. Using Bark in this matchup. Typically, Bark is not good to use in like another rushdown character matchup, but since this is a highly projectile-based matchup, yeah, it does go through all projectiles, and you can even cancel a Bark into level 1 super since it's unsafe, just so that you can get free pressure in. And Velvets can't do anything about it, like say what an Oleander can, because if you bark from too far, cancel to level 1. Oleander can just respond with their level 1, but Velvet can't really respond with that. I don't think so, because the super starts too close in front of them. Anyways, the point is, Bark is pretty good in this matchup. Don't abuse it, but it's definitely an option. Bycaf already did point us out, but using the command dash a little bit too much can cost you, as you saw with those 6As hitting behind you for some reason, or even the 2Bs hitting behind at them from Velvet. But that's what you should be using the dogs for. Obviously, I know you didn't get much time to set that up. You can use the command dash offensively with the dogs to command dash and do either the helicopter dog or the ground dog to set up a really ambiguous cross up. That's just stuff to work on. Just stuff to practice and lab out. In terms of just general like player matchup level experience, I would just say be more careful. I do think your patience is good. It's just that it just looked like you're kind of lost in the Velvet matchup, which is understandable because it's a hard matchup, especially for Palm. I think that's about all I wanted to say. Are you back yet, Bycaf?
I am fully back, and
All right, great.
yeah. A couple things that I actually notice, like you should probably do as well. Yeah, Velvet actually doesn't conclude. Yeah, don't ever use your super willy-nilly. That's a terrible idea. Obviously, you should know this. What else? I did see you say that you were trying to set up dogs, but didn't have that much time. That's the thing about the zoner matchup, or just any matchup really, against Palm. Don't expect your opponent to give you time. You have to make that kind of time on your own. If it's either with like using Bark as like a stagger so you can get a dog out, or like using a hard knockdown to get a dog out. Any dog out you get, depends on the character and depends on the situation you're in, which is a very, very complex thing to think about. But whatever you pick as a dog, you just need to keep in mind what the character is, because that's very important. Like against Velvet, Chopper Dog and like Chopper Dog, Digger Dog, and Bitey are very, yeah, all of them are really good. Just as long as you don't use like command, like Digger Dog, and use Follower, that's better than using the one that you need to move around with. Because a lot of the time you use Bitey in the corner, you use Chopper so you can put Velvet into the corner so you can use more time for Bitey. And a thing that you might not, like I think you do know, but you should probably use on Chopper as well. While Chopper does move on his own, it's actually faster if you command him to move. Like, way faster. It's a way to make sure that the opponent doesn't stay in the dead zone where Chopper can hit in. It also, as well, is, what do you call it? If you use, like, micro adjustments, which you will figure out, like, might figure out sooner or later. Just not now. You'll actually get a lot of people in the dead zone and then quickly move them outside the dead zone and hit them, and they won't even realize they got hit. That is a genuine strategy, and it hurts.
Speaking from experience.
Yeah, speaking from experience. Yeah, you're in the dead zone and all of a sudden they slightly move and then you get hit. I'm like, oh. And last thing as well. I'm trying to think about it. I actually haven't seen you use Float a lot, especially since it's like against Velvet, and obviously she can use Wind for that. But when she's like setting up icicles, that is a safe way to actually move without her using eruptions. Obviously, it doesn't last very long, but at least it's a safe way to approach Velvet without using an air dash, because sometimes you want to save that for a crucial moment where you realize that, oh no, I'm actually in a terrible situation, and then you back us out. That's a thing that not a lot of palms do.
Can you
A lot of
explain
palms do.
the term dead zone? I think is what Addelum's asking in chat.
Oh, okay.
You want to go into training? You want me to
Yeah, finally, we're going to training mode. It's so weird. Okay, I can do that. It will be quicker for me to do that than anything
Yeah,
else.
so you just will request training with me because I'm the streamer, so I just...
Oh. Okay.
And I'll just sit here and be a dummy.
Alright,
Even more of a normal dummy. Oh, I put it at 0. That doesn't matter, I hope. I'm just gonna
It
kick
doesn't matter. It will...
Take your pick.
Yeah, I'll be
Because,
Velvet. Savings your world never looks.
This is gonna be a really, really weird thing to say without actually showing. Alright. I'm gonna summon Chopper Dog. There he is, look at him. Just floating along. Binkley, can you move forward? Just a little bit. Yeah, a little bit more. There we go. I cannot hit him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what I mean by dead zone. In this area, like, move back a little bit. I still can't hit him. So this is where the dead zone is. Where, if I move back here. Let's actually say it. So, like, from right here to right here is the dead zone for Chopper Dog. However, actually, can you now dash forward to me?
Sure, one sec.
As fast as possible. Okay,
Alright,
hold
I'll
on.
start from
Do
here.
it again.
Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Notice
Like
how
that.
Chopper Dog has a very slow time catching up to Velvet. It's kind of slow. Yeah, like with your backdashes, it's very slow for him to catch up. But do it again. Notice how I actually put him in the dead zone, and if he even forward dashes, I put him back in the dead zone. So you can do something like this, and look, he's moving, and he could even beat like Velvet with like the stuff right here. Like, you're seeing me actually beat Velvet before she reaches her destination. Obviously, you're gonna need to know when to do this, which is a skill in itself, but it definitely helps you to make your opponent overthink something, and then you can do something like this. While they're thinking about like, oh no, you're actually like moving the Chopper Dog, and then you can probably hit him or something like that. So that's something you need to keep in mind. It also works against Arizona running as well. So, if they're running at you, yeah, chop their dog. Yeah.
Anyway, thanks thanks for commenting and helping out people. Like, I'm
We still have one more match, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nish, you need to go. That's cool. We'll talk to you later. Thank you for all your help.
Yeah, all I'm trying to say is that I would actually love to stay, but I think that the second match, I mean the last one, will be lasting until the 3 a.m. by here, and I don't have that much time. Okay, thanks for having me on stream. I hope my English wasn't that terrible too.
No, it was great.
Not being able to say anything.
Yeah,
okay, thanks. By the way, as a person who doesn't really know how to play Pom like at all, I've been training all of the characters by Pom. That's some really interesting information you just told me. So thanks. Thanks to everyone for grinding people, for telling them what they can do. See you next time. What does that sound?
Okay, we'll see you.
Oh my god.
Thanks.
Yeah, see ya.
So interesting fact. Is it possible to hit the dog when it's tracking you, like when you're manually moving it like that? Only when it.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's a little bit risky to do that, but that wasn't. I was doing some, what do you call it? I wasn't showing that for like a what do you call it? I wasn't showing that for like, oh, you can use it for like traveling thing, because that's actually dangerous as heck to do it like that.
Like
But it's definitely yeah. That's not the point of it. The point of it's for micro adjustments and for you to like realize that, oh, I'm in the dead zone is always moving, so I have to be around there.
Yeah. Because it's good to like catch them if they like tech roll, and then you could just adjust it so that the dog can still be right above them when they tech roll or something like that, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
So we got picklescatt and Babaloo. And this is, according to the GCR, I think this is they're both contenders, I believe. Or picklescatt is definitely a contender. Babaloo's a contender, yeah. They're like right next to each other on the current GCR, so this will be good.
Alright, this
and
will be
interesting.
great. Oh, Pickle's trying their palm. I wonder if they'll be forced to move on. Oh, and Babaloo's trying their velvet.
They're playing their mains? Alright.
Pickles plays Palm and Path, right?
Right, and Babaloo plays Leander, I think.
Everyone wants a Velvet now. Ooh.
Yep.
Velvet's the better character, smiley face.
Can you agree from that on your personal experience?
Shut up!
No comment, huh?
Yeah. Uh-oh,
Right,
actually, yeah, good throw again.
Oh, I think
Good
they thought I was
throw.
gonna combo, but it didn't.
Yeah. The only way you can combo that is if you go for a one frame, and it's never worth it.
No, better just to do icicle setup, right?
Yes. Or you do the one frame into icicle setup, but you're never thinking about it anyway.
That's pretty hardcore.
Yeah. It looks like to be the oh.
Oops, I think they forgot they used their ground mounts. Yep.
Oh, put him back into the corner. This has been the battle of whoever is player one.
No, they just want this corner.
Only this corner.
Level 2? Okay, just level 1. I like it.
Smarter,
Meter
yeah.
conscience. Oh, if they did the dash. Oh no, the no tech!
Oh my god!
Oh no!
They, oh, dang.
Oh,
Wow, that's close.
scrambly towards the end.
Yep.
Round 2.
That was round 1? Oh, dang. Okay, let's go.
Yep.
I know, they're both at almost 3 meters already.
Hey, this looks like an actual TFH Grand Finals match. Let's go. They're both somehow already at like 3 bars.
I know.
This is Babaloo Shock. That's flightless spread, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Babaloo Shock is not getting those 5 golden letters, so I'm very sorry to say. But this guy is actually putting them back into the corner, and this is very. Oh, they try to counter hit grab, just like right here. Oh, they were trying to go for more pressure, but they overcommitted. Too greedy.
Oh, that little wave dash.
Oh no! Don't do bark like that.
Yep, that was scary. Very, very scary. Oh, nice block.
Yeah. Oh, they're making sure that Pickle cannot get in.
Yep, I like that space control.
Yep.
Very solid.
That was a really risky Shatter Seed though.
It was.
Since,
It could have ended
since
very
Pickle
badly
could've-
if they decided to just bark out of nowhere for that.
Yeah, I know. That was very terrifying.
And with Palm, it can definitely snowball out of control from that one bark.
With Palm, she's like she really is a snowbally character now I think about it.
Ironically.
Yeah, I know.
Love it.
Yeah, no ice, but snowbally is. Yep, definitely.
It reminds me of like my Japanese Toho games.
Yep, the bullets everywhere.
The bullets everywhere. For some odd reason, I'm stuck in slow-mo. Please get me out of here. I don't want to be in this pressure.
If only they had that in this game. Slow-mo so you could block the mix-ups.
No, slow-mo's for there are more mix-ups. That makes it even worse.
Ready?
Alright.
Fight.
Oh, God. The jump feed.
I feel like they're still like trying to fill each other out.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Oh, what a grab.
What have we here?
Oh my god!
Oh, what another air grab, okay. That's super
Crazy,
low.
dude.
Oh, nice punish.
Bro, Pickle was not fighting in any of those mids.
I
That's
mean,
actually
there's
a really
no-
good idea.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, since just Eruption can come out of like nowhere. Ooh, going for
setup.
dog instead of bark, yeah.
Oh, but missed.
I think that was a DP attempt.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, using the dog to sacrifice his... He won during the war.
That was smart. Took the hit with the icicle for the dog.
Here we go. See what I mean? Using the option, he's varying the options between float and
Yep,
air dash.
just trying to
That's-
dance around projectiles.
That's what I'm talking about, but dancing around projectiles with Velvet, just making them dance.
Oh, what?
That was big.
Oh no!
They need 2 more resets. Oh.
You may have my autograph now.
If they didn't press any buttons, that was definitely a counter.
That was it.
Yeah.
Oh, probably didn't expect that to whiff like that.
Neither of them tech the grab.
Yeah,
I don't think any of them are expecting a grab.
Exactly. Oh, caught the dash.
Currently, mashing 2A.
Oh, what an anti-air.
Please don't.
Nice
Making sure
blocks.
that, yeah, I'm sure that Velvet can't really do that much, but Velvet is finding her way. Oh, that was like they had to do a 5A there so they can get that punish. Their 2A's are on point, dang.
Yeah.
They must be an all-lander player.
I hate this. Beautiful.
Nothing that Pickle can really do. Oh, they couldn't punish that.
Ooh, that was definitely looked like they could have.
They had to press any other button but that one. Into the corner we go.
No! Oh, the wake up TP.
Please don't. Wonderful.
Oh, this is so dangerous for like both of them right now.
Oh, nice
Oh.
confirm with the icicle.
Yeah.
Was it good for you too?
I don't think they recognized they didn't get hit.
Ah. Pickles had a chance, but getting into that corner combo, a little tricky. I know they're looking for that chance to do a 3-meter dump combo at the
Ugh.
Shh, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that here, okay? You don't want to trigger the PTSD that's with me, okay?
How many times? Who hurt you?
Oscar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, I feel the pain. I felt that.
I
Plenty of
felt that
times.
pain 2 years ago. I still feel
Damn
the
it.
pain.
Uh,
I remember feeling the pain 2 years ago when it was a 5K. That wasn't fun. I will say that at least.
Never seen
all right,
perfection
Pickles
before.
switching up to their main.
Ready?
Sure, that's fine.
Alright.
Fight. Excuse you.
Hey, they lost, so they can switch.
Well, I forgot to mention it's supposed to be character lock, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. I want to see this matchup more. I think it's gonna go better. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because now it's a much better matchup for Pickles to pick this character against Velvet.
Yeah. Pickle's more used to playing this map, right?
I believe that's correct.
Yep.
Okay.
Their Palm is their lab character right now.
Their palm is still better than my Ollie as it is, so that's something.
Anyone can be. If you don't really need to train all your as much.
I have not looked up any combos. That's the thing. I just gotta look up some combos, and I think I'll be good. I got the read, the mutual reading. I got that. So. Okay, that's pretty good to the corner. No DP. Ooh, shadow speed.
That was
Straight
so
to
close.
super.
It threw a little bit faster.
Yep.
Oh no! Catches him with a telly C.
Oh, what a correction on that combo.
Oh, I thought they were gonna get 6-8. Oh, there it is.
You jinxed it.
No, I was like
Yeah.
the first jump. I was like, they're gonna get 6-8, and then when they did it again, I was like, no. In my mind, I was like, you gave them 2 chances to 6-8 you.
Round two. Fight.
Man. Don't worry about it.
Oh, nice.
Good block.
Ooh,
Beautiful.
nice.
Nice speed teleport.
Tons of meter.
Ah, you.
And Velvet her meter as well, so Velvet's already almost at level 2.
It's true. I mean, she gets hit by a pap level 1, she'll be at like 2.5.
Yeah, that's also true.
But I've learned a lot about this matchup. Giving Velvet meter all the time.
Have you seen like how much meter she can get? It's actually crazy.
Yeah, it's because her bar is only 125, as Denise points
Yeah, I
out.
know, right?
So it gets crazy. Like also like if you watch like Ollie level 1 shoot Velvet sometimes, it's like I swear it's like over a bar and a half. Depending upon JD, it's nuts. It's like it fills it up.
That's why only level 1 sucks unless you use the Fred. Or
Well,
kills.
you gotta do it to get to Fred, right?
This
Uh-oh.
is the smartest. This is the smartest play I've ever seen from a Velvet. Pap couldn't do anything.
Oh, rough.
Oh, the chip abuse.
I know. So what you want to do though, that's how you play Velvet.
Velvet
Especially in that
wins.
situation.
Honestly, I'm in tears.
Frozen tears.
Okay, so that was 3. So let's have oh, do they know it's 3? That was 3. Okay.
Yeah, they know.
Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about well, Babaloo won, so let's talk about them first.
Okay.
So Zip, you wanna go first, I guess?
Sure. Really, how much can I say? They're pretty solid already as it is. As shown by them winning Blue Cup already. Or they won Blue Cup, right? Yeah.
No, they got
yesterday.
Babaloo?
Oh, second.
Babaloo has not won.
So-
I don't think
Oh,
Babaloo's played in that many Blue Cups actually.
Okay.
But they're pretty close. They're actually quite high up on the thing.
Yes. Okay.
They've never won, but they're clearly like 4 slots away from like insoluble.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Either
Thinking
way.
of Babs.
Oh yeah,
But
I'm
still,
thinking of
that was
them.
solid. No, that
Got
was definitely
confused.
solid. But go ahead.
Yeah,
There's too many velvets. I'm getting lost
There's
now.
tons of glue cup velvets. It's fair.
Okay, either way, it's really solid gameplay, so there's not really much I feel like it could add. I like your space control is definitely the strongest of all the velvets we saw today. So is your trap setups. Honestly, I really can't think of much to say. I think the only thing is the only things that stuck out to me was is those situations where a Paprika would teleport on you. You look a little bit panicky, and that's understandable. But you even tried to like. I saw you at least once or twice got a cross up jump A hit on it even when they teleported, which is crazy, and I didn't even know that works. I guess the biggest thing I would say is just that when you had the corner, I guess your mix-up tends to be a lot of throws, which is good. And I don't know if you're trying to do if Bycaf can fill me in on this, but I don't know what the link is after the throw, the one frame link. But I don't know if you also were trying to do the icicle setups with that. So that would help a lot because I think you got a lot of mileage off your throws. It's just a matter of converting them into something better. And I think another thing that stuck out to me was a lot of those tech rolls. Like I don't know if you caught like at least caught one or two of them, which is more than I would personally catch anyways. But there's definitely a lot of scrambly situations with the tech rolls, which is understandable in a matchup like this. It's unpredictable. Paprika, so you never know what they could do on wake up, right? They might just wake up Telesi, they might just wake up Super or whatever. You have to be properly spaced for that because you don't know, you want to be ready to be able to block it, so it's understandable. Really, there's not much I could say to that. Your meter management was really great. You use the level 1 when you have the 3 meters and just throw it away because it's like you're probably going to build it even if you lose the round anyways, so that's really smart on you. Wow, really solid gameplay all around. Good timing on your eruption Ds, smart usage of them. I guess I didn't see you get to combo at it, which I don't know if you could have in the situations that you got in. If you could have in the situations that you were stuck in, because the one time I think you could have comboed off of it, you were in the corner, so I don't even know if it's possible. Actually, I'm not that well versed in Velvet, but I think it's very possible. But they might have had them in closer, so just something to keep in mind. Otherwise, yeah, other really solid gameplay. I don't really have much to add. I know that you're very well versed in fighting games in general, so I'm pretty sure you know your character. You understand like fundamental fighting game stuff way better than most people do, and you know what you need to improve on. But I guess if you just need an outside perspective, that was what I had to offer. All right, bye, Kef. Or actually, should I talk about?
Wait, hold on. I forgot which muted I was.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nah. Overall, I would say yeah, you did really well. Definitely in scramble situations, you didn't actually really panic as much as all the other Velvets did. And you were like definitely the best one that we have seen, like all day. What do you call it? I'll definitely say with the one frame length thing, don't go for it. It's the thing is once you grab someone and once you're in the corner, the one frame is a jab, so you gotta press 5A, and then after that you can do whatever a lot and whatever you need, and really all you can do there is like 5A, 6A, 236A, and there you go. You got a hard knockdown with as much damage you possibly can without making them leave the corner, which definitely does help a lot. And with Velvet in general, you were definitely pressing a lot of 2As, and that's really good awareness that Velvet's 2A is actually really good at catching a lot of the palms like thoughtful like that, so it's really good. And there's nothing else I can really add on because I'm not a Velvet main. You need to talk to actual Velvet mains. So overall, it looked really solid.
All right. Should I talk about
Yes.
Pickles?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, before you talk about Pickles, I just want to say a couple of things because they're typing in Discord. So when you're watching the recording, I don't know if you're watching the stream. I know it's delayed. Yes, well, obviously the metagame in Glue Cup is very Velvet heavy, but honestly, like, there's only 6 characters in this game, so when you play in a tournament, you should, you're gonna fight every character most likely, especially the more tournaments you play and the bigger tournaments. Like if you enter Grand Stampede and make it deep into the brackets, you're gonna have to deal with like a bunch of different characters most likely. And now Shanty's coming out. We all know we're gonna be dealing with Shanty for like the next 3 weeks or whatever.
I'm gonna cry. I'm actually gonna cry when Shanty comes out and then Palm gets a buff.
But I understand. Yes, you could have played Pap if you wanted. But yeah, that's why I think I forgot to tell you it's supposed to be character locked. But so we can better see like one thing. But yeah, definitely the Pap is definitely the further place than Palm right now. Anyways, go ahead, Zip.
Right. So I'll talk about both characters regardless. I honestly think your Palm has gotten a lot better, like way better than last month when we saw her. Because like you are very good about how conscious you are of like the dog setups, when's the proper time to set them up, and which dogs to use in the matchup. And you can definitely are good at confirming off of them and using the command dash to like move around and the float to get around, like getting around all the projectiles. You're good at working your way in. And I think it's a crazy difference from last month when we saw your Palm, where we didn't really have like a set like bread and butter combo. It was just kind of like, it was just kind of like experimental, but now I think your Palm has gotten to like a really solid point, honestly. It's just a matter of getting used to the matchups, which is understandably difficult. And I can tell that Velvet is one of those characters that is like a personal matchup demon for you. Even more so than probably like Oleander. Like Oleander is a keep away character. I definitely think you had good. It's one of those typical Velvet situations, right? Especially in a longer set where I think as the match goes on, you start losing your patience. You start getting more like taking more risk because you just don't want to keep blocking all these projectiles all day. So I think it's a matter of that, because I think at the beginning you were doing fine, especially with Palm. But as the match went on, there's more command dashes, more unsafe moves, and Babaloo definitely took advantage of, definitely took advantage of that, which is very smart on his part. And that's just what a good Velvet would do, right? They just make you commit more and more, you lose your patience, and then just punish you for committing stuff like that. So I definitely think it's just a matter of getting matchup familiarity at this point and building up your patience and like getting to the point where you don't want to let them, where you want to set up, especially as Palm, and don't let them escape. Honestly, I think, like I said, your Palm has made great progress for just a month. If you keep at it and just get the matchup familiarity, I think you'll be really set. I can't give too many specific examples other than what I just said about like the command dashes and using and like the tools that you did use well, like the floats and the floats and the command dashes. And I saw you even bark a couple times trying to get through the projectiles. Definitely, I think how you use if you can use the bark in more block strings, because it will break any projectiles, especially if they like try to set up an icicle. Most of the time, if you can charge it fast enough and respawn fast enough, you can even hit them off of the projectile or hit them as they're building up the icicle, because if they try to end a block string into icicle, that's not safe. So it's just a matter of knowing it's just a matter of like knowing what is and isn't safe with Velvet. I definitely think you need to be meter conscious too with Palm. I could feel that you were just holding it and getting ready to like dump it all on like one corner combo to do like that, like 2 to 3k damage Palm combo, right? And I saw you even posting it on Twitter that you were able to do it, so congratulations on that. But I would also say, since it is Velvet and since you do have that much meter stocked up, and I think it's definitely a wise move occasionally, not to abuse it, but occasionally, to use your cross canters to at least reset the situation, push them a little bit closer to the corner if you can, and make them a little bit afraid because of their red health and everything. So definitely good idea to keep in mind of that, especially when you have so much excess resources. Or you can even do a block string into the level 1 super to force them to block. I think it's all about getting them into those situations that you want, and I think that's really, you have to spend almost any resource you can necessary. You can't just hope for a hit in neutral and make your way in, and while it can work, but sometimes you need to, especially when you're getting whittled down so frequently by Velvet, or it's like when you're getting attritions down by Velvet, you have to start taking some kind of, like, you have to start spending your own resources trying to get in, basically. As for your Paprika, I can tell you're obviously a lot more familiar with the Paprika versus Velvet matchup, and I think if you had more than one round to play as Pat versus Velvet, I'm pretty sure you would have made the proper adaptations. Again, that looked like that was kind of just like a unfortunate leftover situation of your palm matchup, where you kind of like you lost your patience, and it came down to lots of risky teleports, which Babaloo took advantage of. I think if you had been playing Pat from the start, I'm not saying you had to, but I'm just saying, like, in theory, if you had, I think it would have been a very different, like, the games would have gone very different. But I think overall, your understanding of the matchup is pretty obvious. There's not much I could say, especially from one round, or from one match, but I think you understand what to do, and you understand how to pressure. It's just a matter of not committing to too much unsafe stuff and being more unpredictable with block strings. Yeah, that's all I had to say to Pickles. Are you still here, by Calf?
Yes, I am, and I mostly agree with like everything you said about Pickles. I would say that first things first, before I get too distracted, nice Mako profile picture, good waifu. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Actually, you could keep talking, but I'm just gonna be right back. I'm going to the bathroom, but go ahead and keep talking.
Alright. Anyway, what I was about to say is with Palm, I noticed that your movement and as Paprika as well is really good. It's actually like very good movement. You're very aware of what you can do and what you shouldn't, and like what you like could do. It's like the best out of all the pawns we've seen, which is like 2, I believe, including him. So yeah, it's pretty good. What else? What I would like to see work on is just seeing is also as well as like the barking, so you know when to bark, and as well as just the randomly challenge, because sometimes when someone's doing pressure, they don't expect you to challenge at a point when they're like minus or whatever, so they're trying to take advantage of that. I'm pretty sure Baba actually tried to take advantage of that, as doesn't really know that much about that. So it's more like you should probably punish it more times where you think they're not gonna expect you to punish at all, because there are a couple moments where I would have punished, probably what do you call it? Probably with like 2B or something like that, and then like work from it from there, and then the next like string I see, I'm probably do a bark next time. Just vary up the options of when you can't, like when you shouldn't punish, and that is basically just an art of a fighting game at that point, where you just need to know what Velvet can do and what she can't do. So I noticed you don't know how to do against Velvet at all, so you know what that means. You have to play as Velvet. That is the best way you could ever learn how to deal with the character, because I've noticed that you're very angry at Velvet, and you're
Become what you hate.
Yeah, you must become what you, I mean, you agree with me, right? You have to play
It's
what you
true.
hate. Yeah,
It's
you
true.
have to become what you hate.
Why do you think I picked up Oleander too?
Woo! Oleander's everywhere.
Oleander's everywhere. I mean, for until like a while now, a lot of people knew how to deal with Oleander. I'm kind of glad people are kind of finding it out. It's good. It makes me happy, because that means you guys are pretty nice. Oh no, that's
so,
the water went everywhere. Sorry.
okay. So does that? Sorry, I just came into the middle of this. Was that finishing everything?
I was about to finish up.
Okay.
There was just one more thing. It was like for Pap. For Pap, I noticed you weren't gun-ho as Telesea with the other ones, which is pretty good. You're still kind of trigger happy with it, but you're not like, all right, this is my one saving grace. You do know when to use and when not to use it. And I did say it with Sagebrush, but definitely try to work on like stagger pressure when like someone's staggered. Work on like making a reset up out of it, because that actually tricks people up, because sometimes you can do a combo off of it and that's pretty cool. But sometimes when they expect a combo, you can do a reset, and that actually does more damage, and, you know, it hurts. So, definitely try to do that a little bit more, because stagger combos and stagger resets are very, very good for Pap. I think, anyway, because I'm not a Pap player, so. It's whatever you think it is.
Sorry. Yeah, they're definitely good. You can see, especially if you watch like Boozer and Niche play, they do the off the 6A, they can do the teleport into command throw. That happens like at least once every couple matches, and it almost always connects, because it's just like it's like what, and it's like, oh yeah. But yeah, that's definitely, you can do all sorts of things, right? You can do an item, like there's a lot of extra time, to the point where actually I always get messed up, because I always try to end my command grab with 6A, and then they don't stagger, and I'm like, oh yeah, way back in time I used it already, and that's what happens. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Bud was talking about how the teleport command grab, it's a good mix-up. Way out of that, I think, is that you can mash jab to stop that, because
Or you can up back.
that's also true. Chicken blocking solves a lot. It's like Marvel, right? Okay, wait, hold on a sec. Okay, sorry. Was there anything else? Because I have a couple other things. Okay, cool. So if you can stick around for a little bit by Calf, that would be awesome, because I'm gonna play. Addelum wants to. We're gonna give Addelum another little bit, because they didn't really get to show so much. So I'm gonna play them with my really awful Ollie, and this will give them a chance to basically just mix me up all day.
The only Ollie we'll ever see, by the way.
Yeah. All the other Ollies are insoluble. That's why. Just like what? No, it's because some people couldn't make it. There are actually other Ollies. They just couldn't make it to the schedule.
Just like the Tiamos.
The TM. Actually, I don't know if there are any Tianos.
I don't think there are any more Tianos. They all gone extinct.
One sec while I plug my controller in again. I might have to reboot the Dungeon Fighting Cards. I don't think it hot swaps like that. Hold on, I'll be back.
Well, while he goes back, let me do this.
Trying not to cringe too hard at this Ollie and replay.
Oh yeah.
Okay?
I have no
Don't
buttons.
worry.
How's that possible? Wait, I have buttons though in the menu.
What?
Oh, it's like, it's messed up. Hold on. Let me just restart this game. This is really weird. Hold on. One sec. I'll be right back. Be right back. You guys can keep talking though, so I can hear you.
Okay.
The game's not closing for me. It's like, okay, whatever. Go ahead and keep talking.
TFH problems.
Yeah.
My TFH now.
Yeah.
It's because I plugged in a controller in the middle of the game running. Clearly, that's.
I understand. I know. I just like making fun of this game as much as possible. It's just a me thing. Don't worry about it. But I definitely. I will say this about what do you call it? I will say one thing about. I'm trying to remember what the character Camel. The one reason why I think they're all not there is because A, either they live somewhere else, so okay, that's cool. B,
That's true.
they're all insoluble, which also makes sense. But also C, they don't have enough confidence in themselves, because what I noticed a trend with like the old Camel players or like kind of new ones is that they don't even have any confidence anymore. They just like they get beat down really quickly, and it's really sad.
The struggle of having 4,800 life, right?
It is a struggle with that.
Yeah, I know, right?
You just get blown up and you're like, well, I didn't do anything.
It's like one combo into a reset and you just died. So thank you for playing. Because usually you've taken some stray hits, so just like, whoop, well, I guess I lose.
I mean, I was playing against someone as Cinnamon earlier. It was like, okay, that's cool. I got touched by Arizona, and I saw my life bar just went to 25%. I was like, okay, I could see
How do
why
you-
they could.
Yeah, how do you think I feel when you hit me as Oleander and I watch my life bar just be like...
Hey,
Don't
hey,
make
listen.
mistakes. Okay. All right. So we're ready. If you guys are spectating, this is gonna be great.
I'm still here. I'm still
Alright.
sitting on the shrine, yeah.
All right. I'm
Yeah,
gonna queue.
I'm always here.
Addelum can
Are you
sneaks
on it?
me up. Bicap can make fun of this. It's all good.
All right. Time to make fun of this as much as possible.
You should. I'm gonna mute
Actually
myself, but you guys
commentate.
should go. You guys should do it. I'm gonna deafen myself right now. Okay, but I can still talk to you, stream. First of all, always gotta pick a color. I think no one uses this color. Actually, no, I don't even care anymore because I think there's a lot of like, there's only so many palettes, right? People are gonna overlook palettes. So,
I have to be here.
dude, I seriously don't know any combos with this character. All I know is the block string.
Fight.
Here, boy. Get back at him.
Oh shit, my buttons are messed up. Oh no, they're not. Never mind. I just don't know this character. Wait, you can do this. Oh shit, that was supposed to be fireball. Oh god. That's what I want. Damn it. That could have been punishable.
I hate this.
I think it's just B. Okay.
Meanie. Get back. Shadow Spot. You Shadow Spot.
Alright.
Shadow Spot.
Wait a second, I have a double jump. Oh yeah, I forgot about Chopper.
I need more power.
You meanie. Transverse.
Oh, not like this. I keep doing 2B because I'm so used to the muscle memory of being Paprika. This is awesome.
It's over now.
I totally forgot the buttons. I was like, why is my 2B not working?
That was close.
2B is an anti-air with this character.
Round two.
You're right, someone does use this. Sorry, that's true. I forgot. If someone famous uses this. I just like gray color palettes. And I don't want to be the Umbra one. Because that's the one I know. I could probably like Fireball after that, right? Oh god. Oh god. That's punishable. I forgot to read. There we go. Reading right in front of the dog. I love it. I forgot about the dog. There's a lot of dogs. Oh my god. Punish, yep. That's also a really big punish, yep. Oh wow. That reached so far. That was BS. I hit them with that and I felt that was like ridiculous range.
I would?
Oh man, here we go.
Final round. Fight.
Oh no. Lag. Oh no. Damn. My internet or his internet? One of our internets? Oh. Shit. Oh man, that was bad.
Need more power.
Wow. Okay, this is not great. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, guys. Okay, I think it's better. Oh.
Seriously?
This is really not... Maybe it's because I'm running a server? No, I don't think so. Oh, nice. Uh-oh. I didn't have magic. Whoa! Okay, well, I should just let myself die so we can reset this. This is hilarious. Oh man, I'm sorry. What the hell? There's only like 2 people left in the server. There's only 5 people left in the server. The tick rate didn't go up on my server. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. I don't know what happened there. Except that. Oh my gosh, overhead. I don't have magic. It's not safe. Alright, there we go. So this is going well. There we go. So I'm not sure what happened there.
Literally a 5C.
I'm not sure what happened in terms of that. In terms of the lag. I mean, I know what happens in terms of me playing poorly, but the lag, that was hilarious.
I didn't know what to say about that.
That was crazy lag. It paused on my view, like for like 5 seconds at least. But yeah.
That's a long time on this netcode.
Sorry.
Oops.
There you go.
But
Wrong
I mean,
button.
pretty rare. I mean, from my end, sometimes I get it for 20 minutes.
That usually doesn't happen, but here I'll put the frame delay at 3, because it seems that there's jitter. I think on the connection.
Yeah.
Or maybe 2.
And it's actually not 20 minutes. It's hyperbole. It's
Take your pick.
Are there other Flora? People use
Oleander.
My magic may be dark.
Doing great. Doing great.
Afraid of the dark?
Can I keep her, Ollie?
No! And don't call me Ollie. Round 1. Fight!
Sick 'em! Away! Shadow Spark! Better boy! Get 'em! Yeah! Shadow Spark! Yeah! Hit him! Get back! Fight him! Away! Shadow Spark! Shadow Spark! Shadow Spark! Got it! Shadow Spark! Get him! That'll do! Get back! Yip, better boy! Get him! Away! Fight him! Get back! Ha! Sick 'em! Yip!
KO.
So naive trying to beat me.
Okay, so air normal's good.
Round 2. Fight.
Isn't I am no weakling.
Should have broken that. Ooh, nice.
Need more power.
Ooh, that was a bad time to read. Dude, I'm gonna like 2B all day long. Oh shit. Nope. That's not good. I can't even Tiger D the fireball right now. Oh god.
Did I do that?
So, Addelum doing a pretty decent job at using the chopper.
Final round. Fight.
Get back! Better boy! I hate this!
Ooh, right over the fireball. That was really nice. Oh, JC's too good.
I hate this!
Oh no.
Fight him! Get back! Better boy! Shadow Spark! Sick 'em! Away!
Ooh, committed to my double jump.
You're mine! Ah, you meanie! Fight him! Go away! You meanie! Fight him!
Uh-oh.
I am no weakling.
Uh-uh.
Babaloo!
I was like, that's a good move, right? Oh, that was a good throw. I wasn't ready for that.
Not going well.
That was good. I got crossed up. Oh,
Seriously, it's over.
oh, I ducked. Nice JC.
I'm so jealous. You get to stop now.
Pom wins.
2-0 or something.
It's 2-0.
2-0, yep. I don't even. I'm more surprised they summoned a dog, and the dog didn't come out.
Yeah, did they get hit on the
No.
end of it? Yeah,
No,
it's
they
weird,
didn't.
right?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
All right, so clearly Morally sucks
Take
as
your pick.
expected. Wait, let's pick this.
Do not
To,
underestimate the
change
good that
palette.
dark magic can do.
You go, girl.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Please, no. I'm afraid of the dark.
Can I keep her, Ollie?
No, you ate the last one.
All right, I'm just gonna do jump normals.
Round one.
See what happens here.
Fight.
Oops, are we ready? Uh-oh. Maybe they're not ready. All right, we ready? Okay, we're good. I should be reading. Oh no, not on the ground. Oh no, not like that. I was like the second I did that. Oh, that was a good mix-up. Oh, I did it. I don't know what to do. Oh, that was good. Oh, my JC did not beat their JC. Oh no, that's super unsafe. That really sucks.
Playtime's over.
Oh, yeah.
A minor setback.
Oh, I didn't make it safe. That could have been punished.
Heyo.
That did a ridiculous amount of
You're
damage.
dumb. You lost, and you're dumb.
That did a ridiculous amount of damage. That JC. How did I even do so much? Uh-oh.
Fight.
That's not good. Gonna read. Oh, I just wanted to read. Oh god.
I need more power.
Oh no. That was good. Ooh, got that red damage. Oh no, that was a bad fireball. That's also a bad read. Oh, nope. Oh wow, I was not expecting that. That went so far. Oh my gosh, I crossed up.
I hate this.
Oh no, that was late on the throw break.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to win.
I even tried to push block with BC. Rip.
Final round. Fight.
That's not a move. That's not a starter. Wow, I'm far. Oh, that's a... Yeah, I could have punished. That's probably super punishable, huh? The 2 feet.
Not going well.
I hate this.
Nope. Wait, I want... Oh, I get it. I know. It's a launcher. What's that? Jump C. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Oleander wins.
With 2B, it actually, it's really it catches them, as well as no, you're not supposed to hear this. Get out.
Oh yeah, my bad. I was saying it's 2-1, right? So I'll be right back.
Yes.
Let me
Yes.
shuffle myself.
Take your pick. Oleander.
My magic may be dark, but it will bring light to the world. How about a nice game of rock, paper, scissors?
Should probably learn a... What would the magic series of this character be? Like
Round
A, B, C, and then... I
Fight.
don't know. Oh, that did not work. Oh god. What the hell? Okay, oh man, I ducked that like an idiot. Oh wow, that's a good cross up. Good punish. That's what you want. Oh no. This is not good. Alright. I should just punish that. What's that? Oh, with punish. That's right, there's a dead zone. Ooh, I jumped into that one.
Seriously?
Damn it. That's what I wanted.
Time's up.
I got timed out. Nice. I should have just super.
As you look.
No, good use of bark to stop the projectile.
Fight.
Wow, I went really far. Alright, come on, magic. Nope. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, I felt so good to have a real DP. That was amazing.
Got it.
Nice, nice challenge. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nice block. Nice. Nice punish. Alright, that went about as well as planned.
We did it!
Yay.
Who wins?
That's scary.
Yay.
Hey, now you get the coaching. There you go. Now you're getting coaching. Alright, now we actually get to actually analyze you.
Yeah.
Finally.
You could talk about Addelum, actually. I don't particularly care, because there's going to be other times you're going to see this Ollie, so we can talk about that some other day. I also have not worked at all on this character.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
But yeah, so I want to say, first of all, Addelum did a much better job at getting dogs out, but I think part of it was not being Velvet.
Yes.
I think that helps.
I think that helps a lot.
Getting a turn.
Yeah.
Getting at her. I can't believe that's all she needed.
One turn. I mean, that's how it is with the best palms. So,
That's
if you
how it
want-
is in Advance Wars, right? You don't get a turn, you don't get the play. It's all fair game, right?
yeah.
Alright,
Do you want to start, or should I start?
Sure.
Yeah.
Super more, please.
Oh yeah, Addelum
That
did
is-
super. That's right. I forgot.
There was
yeah.
many chances where you could have supered, and it would have killed. And that is very necessary. Like, because it was the entire round, like every round pretty much was very close. So it's better to just to take the round than anything else. Oleander, I don't know, but like the rest of the cast, definitely just do a super. Because even though like we didn't tell you to like don't do it raw, in a combo, that is definitely a chance to do it. Like get in like literally 5C super combo, boom, dead. Binkley would have been dead at that last round. That would have been like enough damage if you actually worked with
True.
it. As well, I noticed that when you do get a turn, you are definitely more pressure heavy of a palm than anything else. Which is I've never seen palms ever do that ever. It's actually a rare breed. They're mostly like combos or not. Combos.
All or nothing.
All or nothing. They're literally playing like a gambling game. Yeah. They're gambling. So yeah, it's definitely interesting to see, and it's definitely good to go for damage sometimes as well. So that's all the complaints I had. Other than that, you were doing pretty well, and especially with your spacing, it's pretty good. At points, not all the time, but at points. But we're all out here to learn, except for me because I don't need to learn right now. I'm not playing this game.
If you're not playing this game, then what are we doing?
It's all good.
Bro, I've been playing a wonderful world. Shush. All right, your turn.
Okay, sure. Yeah. I definitely think you look a lot more comfortable in this matchup versus a Velvet matchup, so that's good to see. There are some situations I think where you did get around the fireball, but you look like you were scared, or like you would get around the zone, like zoning well, but you look scared to like punish or hit a button or something like that, and it kind of cost you some free pressure, free punishes. So just be aware of like being ready to like see something that's unsafe, like a grounded oleander fireball, and like jumping in, dashing, and punishing for that kind of thing, or jumping in, dashing in, and then pressing a button, like jump B for that. So that's something to watch out for. But otherwise, I think your patience in dealing with the zoning is pretty good. It's definitely different than dealing with like Velvet type zoning. Same thing that Bycap said. Definitely feel more free to spend your meter, because Velvet does build a decent amount of meter too. Not like as much as Velvet, obviously, or even Tianhuo, I think. But it's just like it's enough where you should be willing to spend it, even if you have to do it like say mid block string just to get free pressure or something. Obviously, you don't want to do it just raw, especially against Oleander, because she can just super right back and hit you through all the dogs. But just if you get a combo, it's definitely wise to use it, because especially if you can get the level 2 dog out. I don't know if you have any practice using the level 2 dog, but when you have it out, it can be pretty effective. But that's something to just work on for yourself. I can't offer any specific advice regarding that. All I can say for that is it's just something to keep in mind. For palm specific stuff, I'm not an expert again. I think you did a good job at doing like hard knockdowns into dog setups into like I really like how the way you use like what is it, like air dash, like, or like jump, like how you use jump C, and then you would have the helicopter dog hit them overhead again right after, and then you could do a 2C to make like a ambiguous high-low mix-up. So that's very good awareness by your part, like very good character knowledge. I definitely think when you get to the corner, you gotta use more of the digger dog for more high ambiguous high-low mixes, because that one's really hard to see when it comes to doing lows. And you can even do the command dash with a cross up with that to be cute. You can even do the command dash to cross up with a helicopter dog. It's also a cute mix-up, which I think I would say Binkley left himself vulnerable for sometimes, or like you had the opportunity to set yourself up for that.
Definitely.
I know it's risky to do that sometimes, because if they say reversal or you misread a roll, or like if you don't get the setup correct, it's like you get punished for that, right? I definitely think it's something to utilize. That's about all I can think of. It's not much I can add on from earlier. It's just that now that we got to see more of you in action, I think those are the things that like stick out to me. Yeah.
Yeah, using the bark to stop the projectile. That was good. So we're going to actually go push over. You can join now, and we're just going to have an Ollie mirror match. And that way, there'll be lots of Ollie advice, I'm sure, given out after this. So
Alright, Pike can be all over this.
I also forgot about Tiger Knee Fireballs. That's good times.
Yeah, we were wondering when that was coming.
It's okay. I can't do them on two-player side. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. Alright, I'll deafen myself. But you on the stream can still hear me. So, y'all are in for a treat. Not really. I forgot about magic. I forgot about everything this character can do. Like, check a color scheme that's like bright and purple. Or look at these color schemes this character has. It's crazy. Oh, there's a gray one, like all gray. Look at this.
You go.
Oh, good, Addelum.
What dark magic is this? And how do I learn?
It's gonna backdash at the beginning,
It's in
right?
Chapter 34. You're a slow reader.
Round 1. Fight!
Got it.
I can do that.
Got it.
Oh shit, teleports, that's a thing.
Got it. Shadow Spark! Got it. Shadow Spark!
Oops.
Got it.
I'm gonna do it again.
Shadow Spark! Shadow Spark! Got it.
This is awkward.
Think fast! Shadow Spark!
Oops.
Shadow Spark!
I'm not... Probably should be able to do something after that. Ooh, got hit bow. I saw that whiff grab.
More power. Shadow Spark!
Ah, I wanted to clip that.
Got it. Get back!
Hmm.
Teleport!
Oh, I wanted it. Nice anti-air. I have no idea about the range of this character. Oh no. I wanted that.
Give it up already. I need more power.
Fair enough. I'm gonna run out of time. So,
Time's up.
okay.
My cause is wretched.
Clearly.
My way. Look.
Just not to get hit by all these teleport mix-ups.
Round 2. Fight!
Probably could have converted that, huh?
Shadow Spark! Shadow Spark!
Hmm.
Shadow Spark!
Someday I'll figure out what else to do. Okay. Now you're gonna teleport. That was nice. I was like, that's a combo. Oops, I forgot. I'm on the 2-player side, so I had no magic, and now I have magic. No Fred. Oops. That would have been huge. Interesting. Power jump frames. Alright.
You're dumb. You lost, and you're dumb.
Doing well enough.
One wins.
If I could learn some combos with this character, maybe. Where is nice? None of these are nice. Okay. Okay, I won't say anything. I thought one of them was nice. But it's not.
Take your pick.
Now I'm too lazy to scroll through all the color options.
What
Yeah.
dark magic is this? And how do I learn it? It's in chapter 34. You're a slow reader.
Do. Backdash. Or, yeah. That's not a backdash, but you get that. I'm gonna go in.
Got it. Away!
That's good.
Not yet.
Oh, I thought they were gonna anti-air me like that. Damn it. What is the combo after that? To figure that out.
Away! Away! Got it.
How am I not punishing that? Oh no. That doesn't work. Should have grabbed. Damn, what is the combo after jump B? I think you could do that after the throw, now I think about it.
Got it.
Gonna cut teleport. Yep. Fair enough.
Finally! Now back to business.
Dum-pa-dum-bum-bum.
Round 2.
Pushover likes to teleport way too much in neutral. I mean, it's working because I suck, but...
Get back. Nope.
Nope. Oh no.
This isn't over. Shadow Spark! Get back!
Oh, double jump. The next Blue Cup is on Saturday. Niche already announced it. It's Saturday the 19th. It's at the same time, I think.
This isn't over. Got it.
Gonna teleport? I know you're coming. There it is.
A minor setback.
No problem. Oops. I gave him so much meter.
Got it. This isn't over.
I don't know a combo. I don't know a combo.
Final round. Fight.
They caught me. I tried to read.
Need more power. Away!
They already have all the meter. Of course.
Playtime's over.
Shit. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Uses up the ground bounce though.
Got it. This isn't over. Get back! You're mine!
That was a good job. Oh, I should have.
Got it.
No.
Get back! Get back!
Oh no. So I don't know how to play this game. I don't know what the combo is. That's very true. I don't know what the combo is. I think it should have been ABC. I think I missed out on a C. Fair enough. Learning. Gotta learn how to deal with the teleport mix-up. Do do do.
Take your pick. Oleander.
Do not underestimate the
Da
good
ba
that
ba
does.
ba ba.
I don't want to hurt you, but you leave me no choice.
For the record, I do want to hurt you.
Round one. Fight.
You're gonna teleport in.
Not
Separately.
here. This isn't. Shadow spot.
All right.
Playtime's over. Transverse.
Oh my god.
Not yet. Spark. Got it. Get back.
Kit.
How did that beat my my 2B, my JB? How did that beat my JB? That's what I want to know. 5A is so good it beats my JB. Interesting. It's because it's slow to start up, even JB.
Round two.
Very interesting.
Fight.
Nope.
Get back.
Damn it. I don't know the combo. I think it's A, B, C, and then I don't know what to do afterwards.
Got it.
It's gonna teleport. Hmm. Buttons on wake up. Well played.
I need more power.
Oh man. No. Too much time.
You never had a chance.
That was really good though.
You look.
That would have killed me probably. I probably should have thought about that because she can't combo off her low, so you could just take the low.
Fight.
Of course.
Need more.
Oh, I got crossed out. Oops.
Not going well.
Dun, 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 dun. I always get hit by the overhead. It doesn't matter who's playing.
Got it.
Ugh.
This isn't over. Away! Teleport! Think fast!
Wow, I wish I could do something else, huh? Does that even work? It does, huh?
Get back!
That's not enough. Oops.
Time's up.
My cause
Oh,
is
fair
right.
enough.
Do not get in my way. Look.
Don't know the chip on that thing yet. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yep, seemed good. Nope, that was fun.
First matchup of the game. Only because you can't. There's no need for respect. That's the issue with this matchup. It's literally like fireballs galore, and if you like do 2C, you up back out of it anyway, so it doesn't matter you did 2C.
You know
Why
what?
is this character-
I'm gonna let you go start with the advice to this matchup. You need to be already starting. Go ahead.
More fireballs? Is that what you just said? Actually, before I start, I just want to say it's good job, Pushover. Good mix-ups with the overhead. Although the one thing I have to say is that whenever you have magic, you are always looking for the teleport. Like, I would say 90% of the time, I feel like you're always looking for the teleport, and I can't punish it right now with this character right now, but I'm sure that somebody better than me probably could punish that. So that might be what's happening in some of your matches. Is you're a little heavy on the teleport mix-up, but I guess it also depends on the character.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead.
That was painful
Bycalf's like
to
where to
watch,
start.
that was painful to watch.
Do pushover because I'm not really playing this character yet.
I know. Okay, I know. Like, I would agree with the teleport thing. Last round, Deuce, you could have done super. I know it looks like it's not that much damage, but you had 3 bar. Like, you didn't use your bar at all at, like, near the end of the round, and you were using it for, like, that big combo that you wanted to go for. Like, near the end, it was, like, near the timeout. It was, like, just... The slower, the less hits you did on that combo, the more likely of a chance you would have killed Binkley at that point. So you just need to know when to super and when not to super, which is very important with this character. Because if you don't know that, your combos last 10 years and they will go into timeout. They just last 10 years. They don't benefit you most of the time. As well, you should do a little bit more 5A bully, just so, you know, people have to think on when to push block you or not. You were doing good at the fireball pressure into like what do you call it? Into chapter trap, which I saw you do once, and that actually caught Binkley because you barely did that and you did it there. It was a good time to do it. So, pretty nice. Two more. As well, I'll say this right now. Good job. I know you're not working on Fred, but there's gonna be a point where you need to work on Fred. Like, at the beginner level, I always like suggest just don't use Fred because of the fact that it's better to know when like to do level 1 super and then let it kill, and then just doing Fred. And a lot of the points where you like hit it with super, you could have done Fred so you can get a bigger combo pool, like get a bigger damage, which why level 1 is generally good for killing, but if you realize that level 1 won't kill, go into Fred, extend that combo a little bit further, and then maybe it'll kill there by ending it into like 2 smites or something like that. I don't know. People are crazy.
Right, I
I'm
was gonna
hoping you-
add.
Yeah.
I was gonna add. Even doing level 1 Fred and another level 1 would be good enough in some situations.
Yeah, it's literally like, if it's the end of the round, like literally round 3, and you have 3 bars, if you do level 1, just do it. Honestly, just do it. It doesn't add Juggle Decay at all. Like, it just adds like 15. And you can just literally do it. And they'll still get the hard knockdown, and you still get the damage anyway. So, it's a win-win scenario right there. And then finally, obviously, try to use the chapter traps and the magic fireballs more, because those are actually really helpful against certain matchups. All good. Anyway, those are the things you need to really work on. Work on their magic game. Learn then super will just kill straight out. Learn when to just level 1, level 2, level 1, and just learn Fred a little bit, because I think you're at the point where you can learn Fred kind of at a consistent level. Obviously, you're not like at the better only enders like Amaron, E199, and MPK levels. I'm not adding me because I'm a memester, so don't learn my combos, please. I swear, please. Just probably look at those as a little bit of a reference and then work on your own, because the more you do like Fred pressure, the more you realize that 1D is your best friend until they patch it out, and then you gotta actually learn true Fred pressure. So that is something to keep in mind. 1D is bugged, that's why you can't push block it, and Fred doesn't move. So don't use that to your favor. Prepare yourself for like the next balance update, because if you prepare yourself for that, you'll actually get better Fred pressure. I swear. I'm not kidding. Like, you legit get better Fred pressure if you're preparing for like an update that doesn't even happen yet. Because it's just better pressure overall, actually. So, here we go.
So, Pushover asks in chat, what exactly do you mean by magic fireball, basically?
Oh boy.
I mean, do you want to just go into training and just show some things, or what?
Yeah, sure. My controller died. My controller's back on. Let's go. How do I leave the shrine? I don't know how to leave the shrine.
Push a button and then you should be able to leave a shrine.
Press whatever cancel.
I'm not able to leave the shrine. I'm hitting leave shrine and I can't leave.
I mean, Binkley can still request training against
you. Can
while you're
move,
stuck
I
on the
think.
shrine.
You can move.
I
can't you?
not
Yeah, there
move.
you go.
I was in. For some reason, I just had to.
Yeah, on my screen you just went crazy. Maybe it's the server's been up too long. I don't know.
Alright, let's do this.
Or you could train with pushover, right? Oh no, then I can't watch. Or can I? I can't watch your training. Never mind. That's right. You have to show on stream.
Yeah.
All right. So just train with me, and I'll just sit there. I'll be Velvet, I guess.
Cool. I was waiting for a response. That's all.
It just showed up. Maybe it's lagged. Maybe it's my connection, and maybe it's streaming and having the server up. This is why I don't.
Catching up with you.
Yeah. This is why I don't put on Dungeon Run, because that consumes a lot of resources. But the CPU is only at like 10%. Although, let's be honest, when you run the server, it's pretty hilariously. Whoa, I got knocked out. Let me try requesting training from you.
Wait, what? What?
I got knocked out. If you look on stream, I'm like, okay, you're there. Let me try this.
Okay, there.
Let's see how this goes.
Turn off your stream.
Yeah.
Still let anyone see it. Okay, there we go.
Turn off my server.
Velvet. Saving the world never.
More server.
Okay.
Okay, magic fireball. I'm gonna be back here. Throw out 2 projectiles.
Me throw out? No, you throw out.
Yeah, you
Oh.
throw out 2 projectiles. It's better if you do like a TK.
Oh wow, that went through.
Yep. Yeah, it goes through projectiles. That's why.
It has the durability. It has crazy durability. That makes sense.
This is something you would never use,
give it
but
up
it does
already.
help with some matchups, which people who want to rush out, something like
Whoa.
that during Velvet summoning. It's better if you do B if you're in the air.
I'm in the air. I'll do B. Oh wait, that was a tiger knee, so I should do like.
You little.
Oh no.
B
My-
BC.
BC. Okay.
There you go.
I see.
Actually, BB. Never mind. Yeah.
Interesting. Does that only work with the new magic fireball, or does that still work with the one magic fireball?
It only works with hold on. Let me turn off infinite magic. That's super. So now. There you go. It only works with 3.
Hmm.
So that's why through magic fireball is good, and I'll do the other one. However, do your summoning now. Usually, not a lot of people are prepared for just this alone.
Got it.
And now, what I'm gonna ask you to do is actually extremely tight timing. I want you to 5C me on 3, okay?
Okay.
3, 2. Oh, wait, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, never mind.
I got counter hit. That's 5C.
1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm going too fast. Sorry. I'm speed. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is gonna be a weird exchange, but do 2C. Sorry, that'll probably be better.
That one? Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
No. Okay.
it's hard.
All right. I won't. All right. I'll last try. I'll just explain what it'll do once it's fixed. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Cool. All right. Once it's fixed, because it currently has the projectile bug on it. Once it's fixed, it's supposed to send your opponent away, and it will still have the fireball out even if you hit me. So. It's good against velvet pressure, and it's good against people who are like going to do something dumb, like I don't know, cart C, and then you just do this, it trades, and then you both go full on away, and you go like, got him.
Nice.
All a part of my master plan, even though it wasn't, and we know it. So yeah, that's some of the uses of magic fireball. Not all of them. The wall stick is another one, which you can actually chain into 2-2D if high enough in the air. But, you know, weird. Oleander's cool, I guess.
Yeah, I think she is. Pushover, you have any other questions? I mean, yeah, traps are a whole nother thing, but like, I think traps are a lot of like cutting off certain routes and stuff, so it's really dependent on the matchup. But like, for example, if you're playing Pap, you better throw that trap that goes above your head, or you're gonna get teleported C in certain situations. Like, so if you knock Pap down, right, and you have magic, you could throw the chapter trap. Was it chapter trap C that goes up? Which is the one that goes up in the air and covers above her.
Yeah, that is.
You do that, so that way you know Pap can't wake up and teleport C. So you took apart one of her options, so you can do something else on your Oki.
Yeah, traps are all character dependent. it's literally playing Oleander is like playing. I can't believe I'm saying it's like playing a character who's on Wikipedia. You look at the info and be like, okay, this is what I need to do with this character, and this is what I can't do against this character. And that is, if you like know what it is, when it is, what it isn't, then you know you'll be straight. But since you're fighting yourself, I actually don't know what to tell you.
Well, actually, Pushover says they have issues, I think, with the Velvet matchup. But it's the hardest matchup, right? That's why. For Ollie, I think. So I don't know. What are your tips about that?
Okay. My tips about that is obviously if I see a Velvet doing an Icicle, my main reaction is to block. But if it's not to block, and if I realize that they've been going into the same pattern over and over again, I do 2-2D to stop them. Or if I know they're doing TK Icicle into just a fire another Icicle again, I do Magic Fireball so they can interrupt the magic the Icicle, get a read, and then I just go up to them. So they it just literally just bridges between the gap between Velvet and Oleander right there. As well as Air Fireball, not Air Fireballs. Air Fireballs also help, so you can also teleport.
Got it. That's a good point. I never thought about the Air Fireball thing. I think that's I think we're pretty good. It's been a really long stream, so I think we're gonna end it there actually. But anybody who's watching or this on VOD or sticking in the chat, you can feel free to DM people or ask around on the Glue Cup Discord. Obviously you're all there. There's also the Gummy Grind channel and also the regular channel. People are happy to help. Yes, thank you, Bub. So yeah, once everyone leaves, I'll turn off the server so you won't get a disconnected message. But I want to thank Zip and Bycaf and Niche for commentating. And like I said, I don't know when the next one will be, but if it's going to be we might skip October because of my personal schedule, and if we do, we'll have one in November. If we have one in October, there will be at least 1 week warning for it to come out before it happens. So yeah, that's all I really have to say. Anyone else who's on the mic want to say anything before we sign off?
Nope. Just thanks for having me here again. I know I'm not, well, especially lately, I'm not in any situation to be credible for giving advice, but I mean, I'll try.
There's some TNs, they just can't make it, I think, to this
Well,
time.
I just meant in terms of being at a high, understanding the game at a high level.
Fair enough. Well, this is part of it is just watching people improve, and I think we're seeing that, so that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all I have to say. I want to say thank you, everybody, for showing up for Gummy Grind. Keep an eye on the Discord for when the next one will be, and that'll be it. Thanks again, everyone. I'll see everybody around. And yes, there will be a Glue Cup on Saturday, before I forget. Saturday the 19th at, I think, 3 o'clock. And there will be an announcement in the server, I'm sure. Once again, I'll see everybody around. Laters.